Hello, hello. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Greetings and salutations, folks. This is Lord Ryan here today. It's been some time since the last time we did another Triple Z stream. I needed a break. I am literally rushing the Fate Grand Order event, and I need a break. Arc Knights is still in works. I need a break from that too. And my head is hurting because I'm literally not using a cheat sheet for the Fate event, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish in under 4 days. So I need a break. My hands were hurting, so grinding was hurtful. Work is a pain in the ass, so there's that. Oh, hello, Rocks. How are you doing, buddy old pal? What is up? But yeah, we need to finish up the summer event. I mean, I know I don't really have the priority here because we still have literally a month for this, but I do want to clear out some of the events because the events are starting to come down on us, and I do want to do some of the character episodes if I get the chance, but you know, priorities. So this might be a shorter stream and all, but you know, have you seen March's new? Yeah, so let me clarify something here, and this might be my weakness in gacha games. So everyone knows I have OG waifu who sort of has March's hairstyle, give or take. Soul Calibur doesn't really help that much, but I try to keep it as much as I can. She does have that kind of hairstyle, minus the, you know, obvious pink hair. But, edgier March 7th, Evernight, kind of gives me Jolter vibes. Not just because the whole pale silver hair. I know it's supposed to be like a pale pink hair, but it kind of just gives me Jolter vibes. I'm not really too keen about the red eyes, though. It kind of reminds me of Shaltir from Overlord a little bit. You know, the silver hair, red eyes type vibe going. So yeah, how do I explain this? We're probably gonna get her after 3.6 or during 3.6. Bill and Art. I mean, I keep hearing the joke that we lost her camera, but we haven't lost her camera. She's just moody because she's been in bed for the past 3 patches, and she finally woke up earlier last patch, so she needs to stretch out, but, well, if we saw March angry, she's angry now, and she's probably gonna find out that we have 4 other girls that we're hanging out with. So, let's see here. As a side joke, because, yeah. So, March's first, according to my multiverse nonsense, March's first girlfriend, Firefly's second girlfriend, Casper's third girlfriend, fourth girlfriend's Cyrene, fifth girlfriend's technically Saber, but that's a collab character. But I always like Saber a lot, because without Saber, we wouldn't have Jolter. And I'm hoping there's a secondary collab, because there is some stuff you can have here, and I wouldn't be too surprised if they bring Jean along the ride, or even fucking, well, actually, to be fair, and this is just a side note here, I don't think they can bring, Gilderay, at least his caster form, because if you know history, Gilderay, Jean's #1 fanboy, at least in Fate terms, did horrible things. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just watch the original Fate Stay Night. He did horrible things to people, especially kids. I won't iterate much further than that. He's also known as Bluebeard, so those in the future, look that up your own risk. So yeah, and that's not the worst thing that happens in Fate, by the way. And oddly enough, I like Salter better, Saber Alter, because she kind of gives me the edgy vibes, like, oh, she's a badass and she just does not care. Also, her Shinjuku outfit has really nice shorts, because legs. And, yeah, but, you know, whatever. But, enough babbling about that and potential things here and, Star Rail, because I still need to work on that later. Probably tomorrow if I got time. Probably not, because actual fake events. But, yes, we need to continue this. I did a shit ton of grinding off stream, and I need to get my fishing gear here, because I left it on autopilot.
Let's go at our own...
And still no rare dory fish.
A bountiful haul. Please.
It's really funny that you mentioned that. I'm actually tempted to make that outfit in Soul Calibur, because I did try to attempt to make Hunt March in Soul Calibur. I don't know if I'm going to make a video about that, since I had some concerns about people copying my shit and not even bothering, giving me any, reference to, hey, it originally belonged to this guy. So, whatever. Anyway, I forgot what I was going to do. Oh yeah, we gotta talk to, I already forgot his name. I'm terrible. Oh yeah, and I was wondering why the glitch wasn't working. I apparently waited too long to do the event, so no fan service there. EG seems to be trying to communicate with some agitated tourists, and they're not going. Oh yeah, that's right, because stupid corporal guys from TOS were trying to make things haunted, but it was very convincing. I'm pretty sure it's some sort of a camera thing, because they did a lot of stuff like that in Scooby-Doo. It's a special type of camera that reflects light, so it looks like it's floating, and if you try touching it, it just phases through you. Something like that. I'm pretty sure it's something like that. I think they did that with freaking Until Dawn when Markiplier was playing it, and it's yeah, it's just a special camera that makes things spooky. Good morning, Miss Bell. You look exhausted, dude. How about that? Stay calm and hear me out. Someone posted last night's incident on Internet right after it happened, and now it's spreading everywhere. Even tourists last night's inventory and restoring photos online. Early this morning, a lot of guests were rushing to demanding refunds and checking out. What do you think about Dong Hong's new form? Hard to say, because I think March's thing just released. We haven't really seen much about Dong Hong, but it looks like I know he's supposed to be like a tank, but it looks like he's going to be very powerful. Now, is he going to be broken as a Venturine? Because I think back in the day, I think Gaspar was the best tank. And then Trailblazer was pretty much a taunt / barrier tank. Because Gaspar just grants basically global shield to everyone on his super, sorry, this is not a fighting game, and on his ultimate. But he kind of fell apart after that because his relevancy kind of faded away. To be fair, I only know Gaspar because he keeps showing up on my damn banner unannounced for was it 3 times or 2 times? I think it was 2 times when I was trying to go for Saber. It was kind of annoying, but whatever. But for Dong Hong, I'm not too sure. I'm kind of trying to keep an open mind at this point, because I think we're getting him for free, right? So, it's going to be kind of an experimental thing. Similar to how Dr. Ratio just was given to us for free, so I don't know if it's going to be worth it. Now, do mind you, I did play around with Dr. Ratio when he first was, when we first got him. He's not bad, but me committing to make another Hunt character, I mean, I already had Sela kind of already doing more DPS than he is, but I kind of needed Dr. Ratio as an imaginary, Hunt character. But we have Rappa now, and Rappa is it hits everything. But I don't know. It's a little. I don't know what's the right term for it. Dr. Ratio's there. I mean, he's there if you want to use him, but I haven't really tested it out or even tried fixing his relics in there, because I think I got him just around the time I was revising everyone's relics, because, after the infamous video of everyone beating the shit out of me with their emotional damage on me trying to fight Argenti during his companion mission and killing everybody. Yeah, I had to revise everything because, okay, for those who don't know, in the future, I accidentally made the game harder by advancing the equilibrium thing when I first started playing. And because of that, I didn't really grind all the relic stuff properly, and, you know, I didn't really care for stats at the time, because if I managed to beat them, you know, it doesn't really matter, right? Until, you know, I reached late game after Bellabog, and then, you know, I'm stuck in the Ciangelo Fu at the time, and things are kicking my... Basic mobs in the world were kicking my ass, like, brutally. So, like, okay, something's wrong here. I gotta change my relics here, because something's wrong. So it's like, okay. So that's the long story of it. That's why I kind of started recording just around the Ciangelo Fu, and then kind of stopped a little bit. Because I think I didn't start recording the story until, I want to say, after just around the time Penacony was announced. And I kind of waited a bit. Because I think it was around the time when Sunday's boss fight was announced and the end of Penacony. Well, at least before the end of Penacony. Before the whole date with Firefly on the Tartaloff or the Feldspar, I believe. So that's around the time I actually officially recorded Star Rail. Because phone cannot take this much burning damage. So, yeah. I managed the things over here. Please help help our receptionist. She's probably dealing with way more complaints over here. She won't be able to handle it alone. I'm kind of gonna go. But first, I want to trade in my fish points. Because I spent almost half a week grinding the damn fish thing, and I want to upgrade the aquarium. Alright. I want to replace this with the oh my goodness. 7.15 kilos. This one's actually heavier. Aha! It is heavier, and this one's shinier. Also, I didn't realize there's a goddamn limit. There's a limit on how much we can catch. But I find it a little weird you can't throw everything into the aquarium, which is kind of like the whole point of an aquarium, is you just basically see a viewable section of wildlife. So... Well, obviously a manatee would not be in an aquarium because I'm pretty sure the manatee would probably eat everything in there. But the manatee could easily be in its own little closure, similar to how they used to have the polar bears, like in, like, I don't know, Six Flags or something. Before they renamed it, you know, Six Flags. I feel horrible. When you say sell these guys, are you, like, selling them, throwing them back in the ocean? What the hell? I have more? Jesus Christ. Alright. I could get rid of that. Yeah. Alright. Mysterious fish. Mysterious fish. More mysterious fish. Alright. Decorate this shit. Oh. Tube coral? Ah. Yeah, so, as you guys know, I have I keep calling it a thalassophobia. It's not really the fear of water, I'm afraid of fucking fish. So, I guess you can call it something else, I don't know. Which is kind of weird, I'm not afraid of, like, sharks, which is kind of odd. Dear guests, please remain calm, the resort has never taken safety lightly. Please, trust me! Stay calm. How do you stay calm? Aeronaut is floated with the ghost videos and photos. Write down. Just make your excuses like more pathetic. Please give us some time. We have to get back to you with an answer soon. We don't want to wait for an answer in a haunted resort. Bottom line is we're checking out now. You're giving us a refund or not. Keep being around the bush and we'll expose you as frauds all over the internet. Isn't it called internet? You can't call it the internet. It's internet. My immersion has been destroyed. If this was a D&D session, I would be like, sir, you broke my immersion. I receive everyone's requests regarding the refunds. I process your requests one by one. Please line them in an orderly manner. Oh boy. You hear tears welling up in Therese says, I As in the reception area, someone suddenly taps into your shoulder. You turn and find Weiss, Yuzuha, and Alice standing behind you. Where the fuck was Weiss this entire time? We needed Bro to help us. I'm pretty sure he's hitting on both Alice and Yuzuha, that's why.
I can't believe how fast the haunting rumors spread. We've worked so hard to turn this place around. If this keeps up, it could scare people off all over again.
Looks like we need to get to the bottom of this ASAP. Monato can hold down operations at the resort for now. While he's handling things, we need to figure out what's really going on. If we keep dragging this out, who knows if we'll even be able to make the music festival happen?
You know what's just really funny? You just reminded me that new Edgy March has a freaking umbrella. This is like the third character now that has an umbrella, at least as far as the miHoYo games I play so far. Cause we have Vivian, we have Yuzuha, and now we have Edgy March that uses an umbrella as a weapon. And because people know that Neo is my favorite character in Ruby, except she's like short, because I think she's like 4 foot something, because she's shorter than me, and I'm like, oh, okay. Is there a reason why I like Ice Cream Lady? I don't know.
Yuzuha, do we really have to investigate the haunting? Can't we just let Mr. Arnold handle this? Milady, last night you hugged Belle and me so tight we almost passed out, and now you're getting cold feet? By the way, do you always sleep at home hugging a plushie on each side to keep things perfectly symmetrical? Besides, Mr. Arnold
that's right.
must be
Alice is
busy
just
with all
the
your
kid's
family
waifu.
matters, right? Stuff like this is exactly what Spook Shack is here for. But all those places you took me to explore before were just false alarms. This is my first time seeing a real haunting.
Well, time to get a priest to bless a shotgun, because a holy powered shotgun can benefitly drive any ghost away. If the ghost won't evict them with the Second Amendment.
So asymmetrical, so terrifying.
The joke is that if anyone saw some old, was it 98 or something? There was a movie called Dogma where it was basically the end of the world, and in order to fight off the demons, one of the survivors actually got a golf club in a church, because apparently the priest actually kept blessing his golf clubs to try to win in his golf courses, and the golf club was actually effective against the demons because it was blessed by a priest. It was so funny. I constantly make the joke saying, I just need a priest to bless my shotgun or anything, and it's like, yeah, I kick ass for the Lord. Anyway, I'm kind of in a semi-good mood here. I just need to, like, ramble a little bit.
Alice, calm down. Remember what I told you last night? Most urban legends, aren't really supernatural?
Spooky is the proper term, but, you know, whatever.
You got it. Actually, I didn't finish the whole thing. As a new member of Spook Shack, you should hear it all. Behind every urban legend lies something unknown in this world. The truth behind these unknowns might be man-made, supernatural, or even a brand new truth nobody's discovered yet.
You're starting to sound like Velma.
But no matter what it is, it belongs only to those with courage. Only those brave enough to face these tales
not
have
the
the
new
right
Velma
to
that
uncover
ruined
the
everyone's
truth.
childhood. The old-fashioned Velma that I'm pretty sure a good 80% of my friends and probably a little bit of me kind of grew up with.
Pretty cool, right? That's exactly why I love ghost stories so much.
I fucking don't. If I can't kill it, then I accept my fate. Or at least run away.
Join Spook Shack because he was moved by
That's
that
why I don't
speech
really
too?
play horror games. If I can't shoot back, even if it's inevitable, yeah. I at least want some comfort to know that, hey, I can kill something, but if that thing's chasing me and I'm gonna die, I'm gonna accept my fate. Or waste ammo. Or both.
Huh? Of course not. Cause I just made that up a couple days ago.
Which is fun fact. I'm actually looking forward to Resi 9, but I don't know if I'm gonna make a playlist or playthrough of that or not. It's not even. I'm still contemplating if I want to do Resi 4 since I already beaten it on professional, which, to be fair, took a lot of practice and a lot of RNG.
Just when I was starting to feel a little inspired, and you were totally messing with me. Sorry, but judging by your look, I think you're ready to join the investigation. To be honest, I'm still a little scared. Those paranormal objects really shook me up. But if I'm with you guys, maybe I'll find the courage to tough it out.
Straight to numbers, little bunny girl.
Perfect. Then let's kick off step 1 of our investigation. Have fun! Enjoy the vacation! Focus on boosting the resort's popularity and make the most of this summer!
I mean, I kind of already did that. I finished your shooting game and the surfing mini games.
Are you for real? This barely sounds like an investigation anymore.
Everyone's suffering, meanwhile March eating and furious. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. And I'm kind of afraid. Because, yeah, I honestly don't know.
I think I see where you're going with this. You're planning to wait it out for now.
Bingo! Whether it's a real haunting or just someone playing tricks. If you look at how the resort's popularity has tanked, I'd say it's not hard to figure out what's going on. But right now, since we don't have any solid evidence to work with, if we could recreate the supernatural incident one more time, we might be able to push the investigation further.
I mean, look at the bright
As
side.
for how to make that happen.
On the bright side, no one's gone missing or have been murdered. Because usually ghost stories like these, people just suddenly disappear or, you know, I don't know. I don't know what kind of reference I was trying to go for this time. I don't know. I'm not really big on ghost stories. I either, A, don't give a shit, or 2, run like hell and cry like a little girl while trying to find the nearest gun to shoot the damn thing. Or magic, yeah. Well, that's the thing. That's the one thing that's a little bit confusing in Triple Z. I don't know if magic's actually a thing, because everyone has like powers and whatnot, or like abilities and cool ass weapons, but they never actually explain if magic is a thing. Now, to be fair, Miyabi has a demon sword, a cursed sword. So if curses exist, magic has to exist. I mean, look at the crazy cultist guys who can literally control ethereals. Is that magic or science? Or a little bit of both? I don't know. Is this some Doctor Doom nonsense from Marvel? I don't know. That's a thing for one of my friends to discuss. But it's a little confusing, but also intriguing at the same time. Like, how does the world building work around if magic does exist in Zenless Zone Zero, right? If that's the case, would what Yi Xuan did back in 2.0 with the whole like outbreak with the serum, the drugs that were forcing people to take ether corruption, would that be considered magic or mysticism? Because mysticism is all about like chi energy instead of like actual prerogative like magic. I'm pretty sure someone on the D&D side or on the very nerdy side of things will probably chew me out for that one, but you know, yeah, it's the drugs, yeah, but you know, that's like more like hallucinogens basically. But we're talking about like if Yi Xuan actually used actual magic, like because she's part of the temple and the priesthood of Suibian temple. So would that be considered mysticism in this case? Because mysticism and magic is considered two different things. that's like it's saying like in most fantasy games you got like holy magic. In this case, it was just like faith based. Hell, okay, big example. Dark Souls has always made a clear definition between sorceries, pyromancy, and faith. 3 separate magic systems. Sorcery has always been declared as the basis of magic, and then fire, pyromancy has always been its separate thing. But in Demon Souls, pyromancy has been part of sorcery, so it's like a branching school in this case. And then faith has always been its own thing, if that makes any sense. But you know, we're diverging here.
If we keep bringing people in like usual
I am kind of curious,
and minimize
though.
the fallout from the haunting, the ghost won't be able to stay hidden for long.
Shit,
Sooner or
I have a
later,
character
they'll
in my
have to show themselves
OC
again.
stuff who is a freaking android, and she actually uses magic. Albeit one-sided elemental, but, you know, it kind of makes sense with her whole thing, but that's another day to discuss.
But if something like this happens again, the resort's popularity will take an even bigger hit. Are we really just going to sit back and wait for the next haunting?
Of course not. Before the ghost makes their next move, let's talk to Therese and the others and see if we can find out what really went down at the resort in the past.
You sort of things out with Alice and use Alice off to talk to Helen, and use us checking out with Mia. Go see what you found and head straight to the Teresa. She'd probably be the only one that knows the resort. I'm waiting for my birthday, August 23rd. Ah! Well, in case I don't say anything, happy early birthday, my dude. Miss Bell, you're here. Sorry, I have been dealing with the tourist complaints all day. I'm a bit low on energy. Please don't mind me. Miss, please take a break. I managed to keep remaining resort guests calm with some entertainment discounts. If you keep pushing yourself, your body won't be able to handle it. You're welcome, man. Miss Bell came in for the reason. I'm sure is there anything else you need help with? I'd like to know to get closer to the truth. I see. No need to be so formal. We'll answer as best we can. About the debt situation with Willis. Oh yeah, that's right. That's that dude's name. That guy suddenly showed up in our resort and has been operating for just over a year. Oh, excuse me. Due to rumors of haunting when we first opened, our business took a nosedive and we couldn't even recover our initial investment. That's when he came to us saying that he couldn't bear to see this place go under and wanted to help. But usually people don't usually do that. They want something in return, like an investment. Back then, Willis was already a division manager at the Three Gates Corp. Riding high on his own success, years haven't passed, and he's still stuck in that management position with no promotions. I guess the karma is catching up to him and all his dirty deeds. We're spending it on March and Dong Hong on my birthday. Isn't Heisland and not Farina showing up around that time? Because you still have to wait another patch. I don't know about Heisland, because her thing seems very specific, similar to Anaxa. So, if I get her one time, sure, whatever. If not, I like to try Farina. But I'm still trying to get freaking Saber more, because, you know, fake Grand Order player here. So, you know, and, you know, if people like the fake collab, and I know people have complained about the story, we might get a part 2, and they might improve what was transpired from the original. So, you know, Kukulane might be playable, and they're just teasing us that they're trying to see if they'd be useful as a 4 or 5 star, since he uses freaking Dong Hong's like bone structure modeling, because he still has the same pose and everything as Dong Hong. Hell, make Dong Hong base Dong Hong 4-star as a Kukulane skin. That way you can have Dong Hong emulate Lumine and have, you know, Lancer there. That would be kind of cool, but, you know, I don't know if people would like just having a skin of Dong Hong be turned into Lancer, though. Let's see. Long story short, we are desperate back then, and thought we had found a lifeline. Miss signed a contract with them, and according to the agreement, Three Gates Corps gave us a huge sum of money with a strict deadline for repayment. The money only prolonged the resort's struggles, and after several years, we still haven't generated any real profits. Now, the deadline is approaching, and we're running out of time. What will happen if we can't pay? According to the terms of the agreement, the resort will be transferred to 3 Gates Core. I suspect this was their scheme along the resort. No use crying over the past mistakes now. If only I could save up enough to pay off the debt and interest, and we wouldn't lose sleep over the Snake Willis anymore. I'd like to know more. MP's got something to say. MP spent all night patrolling with that Tanuki called Konosuke, and we didn't spot anyone suspicious. But MP saw a mosquito landing on thin air. I'm not sure either. I was really sleepy, so maybe I saw it wrong. I'm gonna bring a camera and take another stroll tonight. Maybe I'd run into it again. Wires? This isn't haunting, right? If it is, MP won't tell a soul. Gotta protect the resort's reputation. He's a loyal little guy, ain't he? Actually, Miss Bell, there's something I haven't mentioned before. This resort was built 11 years ago, and back then it was called Midsummer Resort. We kept that from most people until now. Miss, about this. Edgy, I keep forgetting how to pronounce. Is it Edgy or Edgy? 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 There's no D there, so you can't just call him Edgy. No need to keep hiding anymore. Bill, Alice, and Yusa have done so much for us. Jesus, and left poor Weiss out in the water. We shouldn't keep staying silent about this. Fantasy Resort was one of Midsummer Inc.'s assets, and same Midsummer Inc. that once rivaled the 3 Gates Core and military tech before disappearing during the fall of the old capital. Ah! The CEO of Midsummer Inc. was my father, as well as AG's boss and MP's first master. 11 years ago, during the fall of the old capital, he was swallowed by the Hollow along with almost the Midsummer's assets. Oh dear. For all this, he planned to transform Midsummer Inc. from the military industry to entertainment. Midsummer Resort was meant to be the first step in this transformation. Unfortunately, his departure and the company's downfall turned everything into a foam on the waves. Due to the fall of the old capital, the resort's opening was postponed indefinitely. Therese's father showed me great kindness, so I stayed here with the other staff, tending the Midsummer Inc.'s remaining assets to look after the young miss. After 6 years, I felt I was finally capable of standing on my own 2 feet, so I decided to probably take care of my father's inheritance to this resort, so I opened up the resort to visitors 5 years ago. But if we kept calling it Midsummer Resort, its connection to Midsummer Inc. would be too obvious. To avoid unnecessary controversies, after careful considerations, we decided to rename it as Fantasy Resort. I'm sorry we didn't share this all earlier. If it wasn't intentional, we just didn't expect all of this to happen. It's truth not haunting. What kind of emoji is that supposed to be? I don't know. It's just, it looks really goofy. I'm not really familiar with that, but okay. Let's see here. I'm sorry that I didn't share this. Oh yeah, I already read this. The truth behind this haunting is still a bit easy. We got a bunch of clues. I understand it. I'm sorry. If we come across any other clues, I'm sure we'll let you know. After wrapping up the chat with the resort staff, we joined with Alice and Yusa for the choir spot and exchange what we found. But where's my deadbeat brother at? The little guy on the poster. Little guy on the poster? You mean the Bang Boo? So there's more than I thought. I felt like there's something that could be crucial clue. What MP said? What's not adding up here? Keep spacing out like that, and walls will grow over your head. Alice, wake up. Hold up, Yusa. Let me think about some more. That's the feeling about the pointing out looks symmetrical, but something is off at some tiny corner, and you just can't figure out where it is. It's driving me crazy. Take your time and think about it. Bell, you got quite helpful details of the last round of questioning. Maybe what Willis, being a mid-level exec at 3 Gates, has his eye on isn't the Fantasy Resort itself, but the Midsummer Incorporated backing behind it. But what could Midsummer Incorporated mean to him? His promotion. That's why he hasn't arisen in his damn rank yet, even after all these years. And to get Teresa in the hand of the resort, he first spread rumors about the haunting, then played the nice guy to get close, saddled the place with debt, and then just wait for it to slowly collapse so you can take it legally. Ooh, excuse me. That explains why he's stirring up trouble another day, and if the resort managed to recover and covers his debts, this whole plan would fall apart, and he had no choice but to try and sabotage the business. Now all that's left is the hunting itself. If we can just figure out what's pulling onto these ghostly tricks. Yusa, why are you suddenly grabbing my tail? So you stop making weird noises while you're thinking. When you're stuck, it's best to take a break and relax. Bell's right. Keep frying like that, you'll give yourself wrinkles. I heard that MP that the resort made pretty good money yesterday, so you went ahead and fixed up the offshore fishing boat. Why don't you two head out some fishing and clear your minds? Well, staying here won't get anywhere. This isn't going to help. But Yusa, aren't you coming with us? If I'm going out to sea listening to someone go non-stop, I'll pass. I'll stay here and keep an eye on the resort. You two go and enjoy your sea breeze and clear your heads. It's a date with Alice then. Even though the trouble isn't over yet, I'm just a bamboo in charge of going out to sea. When I can't help that much, at least I can do is stick to my post. I got the resort's big boats prepared. With the beauty back in action, we can set sail further and catch even bigger fish. Come to think of it, I left my fishing rod in the front of the HDD system before bed last night. Earlier this morning, Fury said that she was bored, so I upgraded with the autofish. I already know that. Are we going head to sea now? I already know that part. Hey, I may be an idiot, but I'm not stupid. That sounds very polarizing, I know.
Something feels off, but what exactly?
What's on your mind, Alice? Wanna share?
I'm
What?
sorry, Belle.
Alice, where are you
You
staring?
came to help me clear my
Alice?
mind, and I've just been lost in thought the whole time. I
Alice,
was just
where are you
wondering,
staring at?
what exactly is the true nature of those ghosts?
What
There's
are you
this
staring at,
strange,
Alice?
Unsettling feeling of deja vu
Also,
that
is
I
it just
can't
me or
shake.
did Alice always had
Yuzuha is
heterochromia?
right.
Because
Only
isn't
those
her eye
brave
look a
enough to
little
face
red,
the
and
supernatural
her other eyes
have the
kind
right
of yellow?
to uncover the truth. Everyone at the resort deserves to know that truth. I don't want to be the trembling little bunny, cowering in fear of the unknown anymore.
Deja vu is a signal from our subconscious. Don't ignore that feeling. The answer might be hiding in the everyday stuff around us. Come on, Alice. Shake off those thoughts for a bit. Look over at the horizon. I swear I just saw dolphins out there.
Where? Symmetrical dolphins are the most adorable. Can you point them out to me? It feels like ever
What is
since
she
I met
staring
you,
at?
Yuzuha, and Monaco, everything's been changing.
Do you not like change, Alice?
Change means the unknown. It means losing something. Just like ghost stories. It scares me. But now,
This
I see
angle's not
differently.
helping.
It's not too bad. Every day I spend with you guys is a pleasant surprise. Brought about by change. I feel like I might have said something a little embarrassing. Just don't tell anyone. Especially not Yuzuha. Oh, and I think there's a whale over there.
What? A whale? Where?
Come a
Oh,
little
shit,
closer,
you know what's really-
and I'll tell you.
You know what's really horrifying? I just realized, since hollows kind of touch bodies of water, will we ever see larger ethereals, like ethereal-based animals? Because obviously there's animal-based legs like the wolves or that thing with the armor, like one of the first mini-bosses. Are we going to get to fight an ethereal-based whale? Because it just dawned on me that hollows all actually take parts of space, right? If it's touching water, would that affect the fish as well? Oh god, that's fucking terrifying. I redact that. Nope. Nope. What's wrong? Think.
It looks like something's happening again.
The
Alice?
sun's still
Are you
out.
okay?
I'm
The
fine,
sun is still out.
but there's something else that's been bothering me.
Okay, I was not expecting that.
Belle, would you mind coming with me to check it out?
Well, Alice, you're back in time. Just as we predicted, once the resort started developing normally, the ghosts couldn't sit still anymore. A ghost is in broad daylight. Now that's something you don't hear every day. They must be really desperate. Don't worry about it. Monato made sure to evacuate everyone and everybody business right away, so this shouldn't have much of an impact on the resource image. Alice, what's wrong? I see a mosquito hovering in mid-air. That must be what's going on. What do you think? You haven't excused me, but I need to go verify something my theory is right or not. Oh? Hurries up to the towards where the haunted object was. So is it like a hidden wire? Alice, why are you so far away? Yeah, no matter how many times I see it, it's still so scary. Don't need to force yourself, Alice. No, I'm fine. More importantly, there should be something around here. Something invisible, yet definitely tangible. Like what? Without offering much explanation, Alice scurries around the haunted object like a nervous but determined little rabbit. She paws in the air, feeling around and searching for something. To speed things up, she even puts her nose and ears to work. Her nose twitching and picks up scents, her ears rotating non-stop. She's trying very so hard. You're just about to jump in and help her out on this slightly awkward situation when Alice suddenly seems to actually touch something. Without a moment of hesitation, she clenches her fist and punches the air in front of her. And right where there's nothing before, an object slowly shifts into visible to oh. I knew it! It's a camera! Found it! What? This is it. This is a camera!
Alice, this is...
A holographic projector.
Close
and
enough.
It looks like it's the latest model. It can create hyper-realistic, full 3D images. The incorporeal ghosts and the objects we saw, they're just illusions projected by this thing.
Elementary, my dear Yusaha.
For someone trying to fake a haunting,
Shucks.
this is honestly kind of pathetic. But with the power to stay invisible, it managed to trick us all.
I see. Since no one could spot the source of the projection, everyone thought these holograms were supernatural. But how did they manage
Probably
to make
very
the projector
expensive.
invisible?
Probably out of our league in terms of gacha, but if it's that expensive, why buy that when you can just gacha? Or, you know, me, buy model kits and just not open them at all and not have enough time to actually build or kit bash anything I want to do or make any Warhammer models. I'm not talking about my backlog.
Belle, you were the one who
infamous
gave me the
backlog.
idea. On the ship, you said, "Deja vu is a signal from our subconscious. Don't ignore that feeling." So I started thinking carefully about where this deja vu feeling was coming from.
That is some irony that you're mentioning that while staring at Belle's, stuff. I'll leave it at that.
Figuring out the holographic projector part was easy. The real challenge was finding out how they made it invisible. Until I realized we've seen something like this before. That's where the deja vu came from.
I got it. The drones Grace sent to help us with the Aqua Blaster ride.
drones? Now that you mention it, we did see them appear and disappear right in front of us. You think it's using the same kind of tech?
As far as I know, New Eridu doesn't have any stable technology that can make objects fully invisible. But if the drones can go invisible for short periods, there must be some new tech I haven't seen before. So I'm guessing that same technology was applied to the projector.
Sounds like the Mirage Colloid thing they applied in Gundam.
Even though searching for invisible objects
It just
with
plays
paranormal
around with
images
lighting,
right in
so you
front of
can't
me is
technically
still
see it.
terrifying. At least I guessed right.
Good job, Alice. Thanks to you, we're one big step closer to figuring this out. Now let's get in touch with Grace and confirm it.
You contact Grace through Knock Knock, who's on vacation here with her folks at Billabong Industries. The moment the topic turns to something mechanical, she shows him in less than 5 minutes. Of course.
I'm here! That holographic projector you mentioned. Mind if I take a quick look?
Please, we'd appreciate your input, Miss Grace. We're trying to find out if these projectors use the same tech as the drones you brought.
Grace took the projector and snaps it closer.
You're right. They all have the same surface material. Chameleon coating.
I've never heard of it for? Is it some kind of new material?
Yes. The military's been hoping to develop a new tech that can make weapon systems or combat personnel invisible. Defense contractors have been pulling their hair out over this for years, and chameleon coating was Three Gates military tech's solution, though it barely passed the bar. When sprayed on equipment surfaces, this material can achieve visual camouflage by blending into the surrounding colors through temperature control. But the problem is, it's not stable. Low temperatures, infrared exposure, even a little physical impact, any of those can instantly break the camouflage.
So in other words, don't get hit. Got it. Oh wait, wrong game.
No wonder it only took one punch from Alice to knock the projector visible again.
Exactly. Since it's still full of flaws, the material isn't usable for actual military applications, which is why Three Gates Corp hasn't made it public. They're currently working on fixing these issues, and that's where Bellabog Heavy Industries comes in. Ben struck a deal with them at a friendly price, and I received a batch of chameleon to help them test and improve. That's the story behind the drones.
Thanks for explaining. So, since this invisibility tech is flawed, it hasn't hit the market yet, right?
Other companies might have struck deals with Three Gates Corp like we did, but I'd say most of the material's still in their hands.
I see. Looks like we finally unmasked the ghost.
By the way, on my way over here, I overheard some people talking about hauntings. Judging by your reactions, is Three Gates Corp involved?
I'd say there's an 88% chance. We lack direct evidence and can't confirm if Willis's actions were ordered by the company. But at the very least, we know that there are hidden projectors scattered around the resort, projecting those creepy images.
Prediction: he did on his own to get his promotion that he so desperately deserved. He kind of did behind everyone's back, basically.
Well, I can't sit back and do nothing. Sweet Pea's been under a lot of stress lately, and both Anton and Ben could really use this break. No way I'm letting their precious time off get ruined like this.
Miss Grace, could you lend us a hand? Finding the other hidden projectors might take a while, but something you just mentioned gave me an idea.
Stands on her tippy toes and whispers something in her ears.
That's a brilliant idea! Leave it to me. I should be able to take care of it in no time.
Uh-oh.
Thank you. Belle, can I borrow your phone for a moment? We'll be right back. You and Yuzuha just wait here for a bit.
Please don't. I got great gun
Sure
order on
thing.
it.
Though I'm kinda curious what you're going to do.
Obviously, we'll fight ghost stories with science.
Your phone. She and Grace walked off chatting about something. It really seems like they're hitting it off. After a while, she comes back with the phone, places it in your hand, then calls on Monato and leads you to another haunted object. All set. Here's your phone back, Belle. Want to take a quick photo? Don't forget to use the paranormal filter. Photo? Yeah, aim it at where I'm staying and see if there's anything strange in the camera view. I'll give it a try. Whoa. Trippy. Does this remind me of what, was it Siren? No. Was it Siren or is it something else? I don't remember which one, but it was like a horror game where you actually get to use the camera as a weapon. Perfect. The paranormal camera works like a charm, so it can detect invisible objects. Like Grace mentioned before, the chameleon coating is highly sensitive to infrared light. And she said I modified the camera sensor and the flash of the phone. And the paranormal filter, you can use both pinpoint and projectors illustrating location on screen to disable its cloaking by taking a photo. There's some quite few projectors hidden around the resort, with this camera finding them all in one go will be easier. I'm honestly impressed. It makes me want to give you a good head pat. And you're totally patting me already. That tickles kind of. Oh my. Anyway, use a Monato. You can roughly pinpoint these locations at other main projectors. Once you got them down, Belle, you will use the camera and determine their exact positions and retrieve them. Leave it to me. I'm pretty good at the idea where these goons might have stashed them. Yeah, certain areas are giving off a weird vibe. I'll go check them out. The three nod in a silent agreement head off in their respective locations. Up close, the set here matches the one that wasn't projected perfectly. You can see what it shows up on the camera. wacky little game. Not exactly playing fair and square, but it looks like there are little trick ends to here. Okay.
A one-of-a-kind, brand new experience.
Oh, I have to actually talk to them for it to show them. I can apparently hear something, but it's subtle. I'm watching Blue Lock. Blue Lock. Never heard of that one. TV show, I'm assuming? I can apparently hear the stable mechanical noise. Perhaps this is my imagination. Could you check on with the camera and briefcase? Ooh. Oh, wait. What's right in front of me? What the hell? I love that. There's a new there's something here, but not as a track. Why would it be on top of a garbage? Is it a garbage can? Looks like a garbage can. Blue Lock. Oh, it's an anime. Huh. That's weird. I never really heard that one. I just finished watching Gundam Quacks a while ago. I still need to watch it in Japanese to see how the Japanese sounds. I only watched the, oops. Sorry. Didn't want to talk to you. Standing right here and checking the camera, I have the feeling that there's a little surprise. I don't really like surprises, to be honest. Why? Some of these locations are just dumb. People can easily bump into those. I knew there would be a hidden projector in a place like this. Once you get how they operate, it's easy to guess where they are. By the way, Bill, when you were taking photos earlier, did you make sure you get my cute side? No comment. I wasn't even trying. After gathering all the holographic projectors in around the resort, you gather 2AC, AG, and MP. Look at these projectors. They can't hide their shock.
And that's the whole story.
I'm
So
definitely pretty sure I'm
there's no
mispronouncing
need to worry
the
about
dude's
any
name.
so-called haunting now. We've recovered all the projectors that caused this mess.
Anyway, is Blue Lock any good?
Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness.
And what kind of anime is it?
I always knew there was nothing wrong with the resort my father left me.
Miss, here. Take this handkerchief to wipe your tears. Everyone, thank you for stepping in to help during such a crisis. And now I'm almost certain. 3 Gates Corp is definitely behind all of this.
That jerk Willis, he won't stop until he's completely destroyed us.
We were one step away from taking over the resort, but right when we hit rock bottom, we managed to bounce back. Of
You know what's
course
really-
he's doing everything he can to interfere.
You know what's really funny? MP kind of reminds me of those 3 penguins from Madagascar. The 4 penguins from Madagascar. Sorry, 3. I don't know why I thought they were 3. The 4 penguins from Madagascar. Now we need just 3 more, and they'd be like crazy as hell. Oh, it's a sports anime. It's good. Oh, what kind of sport?
Those stupid minions he brought to cause
'Cause it
trouble
sounds like a
were probably
shonen
just
anime.
a distraction to keep us busy while his other lackeys snuck around installing these projectors everywhere. After that, they could control the hauntings remotely without needing to stick around. No wonder Monato didn't spot anyone at the time.
It adds up. It's a report them with security. Soccer. Oh, so what's that one called?
No, we can't. Not yet.
Oh
We've
god,
checked
I
all the
forgot what it's
surveillance footage
called.
from the resort, but none of them caught Willis's men in the act.
What's that one called? I briefly know what it is, but I never watched it. Oh damn it! I don't remember the name, unfortunately.
Willis is no amateur. A fox like him wouldn't leave obvious evidence. Having dealt with the resort for so many years, he probably knows exactly where all the cameras are.
And besides the chameleon coating, there's no other evidence linking these projectors to 3 Gates Corp right now. They could easily claim they had nothing to do with any of this.
Is there anything way to stop them?
To make them stop for good, we'll need to catch them red-handed. Even the slickest fox can't talk their way out when caught in the act.
But how can we know when they'll come back to stage another haunting?
It might not even be about setting up another haunting. Like I just said, Chameleon is still really unstable as an invisibility material. Willis is pulling tricks with a tech that's barely holding together. Anything unexpected could expose the projectors. And when that happens, the
We'll
whole
quickly
ghost
look it up.
story
It's called
collapses.
Blue Lock?
He
Oh,
must know the
look it up
risks
real
and has a
quick.
backup plan.
I see. So you're saying that if something happens, he'll definitely send someone to retrieve the projectors.
Oh, it's a manga series too. Okay. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Sorry, I'm like looking this up real quick. Let's see here. I'm looking at some of the art style. It looks really wacky. It looks okay, but are you sure it's about soccer? Because I only saw like 2-3 pictures of actual soccer, and it looks like everything else. Like one of the promotional posters looks like a freaking murder mystery with broken glass everywhere. I was like, what is this? Why does it look like a murder mystery all of a sudden?
I understand now.
But then again, I
I'll
haven't really
update
seen
Mia and
any
Helen
really
on the
good
situation.
shonen anime in a
Mrs. Men
while.
might show up again soon.
I mean, I just
and we'll
finished
all be
catching
ready
up,
for them.
rewatching all of Overlord as of now, and I haven't even seen the Overlord movie in English yet, like English dub. I've seen it in Japanese in theaters with my friend, BC, but other than that, I haven't seen it the rest in English. So,
We'll be there to support
still waiting
you
for
guys
season
when the time
5.
comes. Please, don't let them get away with it.
Speaking of new seasons, we're still waiting for Grand Blue season 2. That one's always hilarious. But that's actually kind of funny, because when you said Blue Lock, I thought you meant Grand Blue for some reason. I'm like, oh, that one. That's funny as hell. Though I don't think there's an English dub yet.
Of course. Leave it to us.
All right. What is the plan? Weiss, you actually have screen time! Bell, everyone's ready. We need to wait for Willis and the gang to walk up in the right trap. Then we'll catch them all at once. How about you? Are you ready? If you're good to go, that's fine. It's fine. Shake them. What the hell? Hiding in a spot with a few would think to look, you spot a group of sneaky thugs slipping in the resort. They look uneasy. You hear them. I gotta go back and watch back Black Butler. Did they make another season of Black Butler? I vaguely remember it. I vaguely remember they added another season, and all I remember is there was a clip about some German girl trying to mess with CL, and that was like the only clip I saw. Because the last thing I saw in Black Butler was the whole Titanic thing with the zombies and Book of Circus. Obviously, the dub is pretty funny, even though sometimes the British is a little bit over the top. But I do like CL's VA in English. Shit, what was her name again? But I think it's Maya Sakamoto in Japanese that she does CL's voice, and I'm a big fan of Maya Sakamoto's work, so there's that. What the heck is that? When did we did put it here, so why is it completely gone? You idiot! One simple job and you blew it! Don't tell me you messed up the spot. Projectors are just don't grow on legs and leave. Yeah, I think, I don't remember which one came first, but I think Book Atlantic was like the last thing I saw on Black Butler, and I kind of just rewatched some things. And I kind of did like what they did with Lizzie's character, because I kind of thought she was kind of like, not annoying per se, but kind of just useless. The fourth one's is the school. Yeah, oh, right. They're in like Germany for some reason, because I do remember they were talking to some German girl. But that was like the only clip that randomly I saw on my post, on my recommendations. I'm like, oh, there's a new season? You guys, one simple job, yeah. But there's definitely the right spot. I even double-checked it when I installed it the last time. Don't you even remember? Damn, you're right. But how the hell did it go missing like that? If he finds out, we're all screwed. Whatever. No time for this now. We'll figure it out later. We'll still got a bunch of projections to pick up. Let's get going. Just a thought. They walked right into our hands. Sounds like they're the ones who brought the projector here, too. But I don't see Willis among these people. No surprise there. A sly fox like him would never get his hands dirty. Still, this isn't good enough. We caught him red-headed, and there's no talking their way out. Can we beat the shit out of them yet? Should we strike now? Pop up behind them out of nowhere and catch them totally off guard? Alice, why do you get a feeling you're really into scaring people? Combat! Choke right of a battle right in front of the thugs. Panic flashing across their eyes. They clearly didn't expect to be found, but in no time they got their helmets on and weapons drawn. The fight is on. I'm actually shocked that we don't get more summer costumes in this game. All I remember is white hair CL. CL had white hair at one point? I always thought he had that blackish blue hair.
Where did these guys come from?
So you guys ever think about maybe, I don't know, giving up?
Give up my ass! I don't know how we got exposed, but... That's my way! Don't think you're getting out of here in one piece either!
Stand. No time to deal with you individually. Apologies.
Don't freak out, no! Surf's up! How about this?
Yeah, I think you made that that part of your opinion very clear when you say you had multiple husbands and across the Zenless Zone games. Oh,
Stay put and don't try.
I am kind of curious though. Did you
security's
ever
on their way.
play Code Vein by chance? Because I know there's a couple of husbandos there you might like. I think there's only like what 3 playable husbandos. Well, not really playable, but allies you might like. I made one of them in Soul Calibur recently.
Let me go. What did we even do to make you call public security, huh?
Let me think. Breaking into the resort store, malicious damage to property, assaulting staff, and wearing that asymmetrical helmet. I'd say that's plenty to press charges.
Huh? What kind of charge is that last one?
EG and I searched these guys. Willis wasn't here, and none of them look like Three Gates Corp employees.
In other words, these guys look like a bunch of thugs who broke into the resort with no connection to Three Gates Corp.
If you're not really good at Souls
course,
games, I
that's
don't
just
really
on the
recommend it,
surface.
because the parry is a little bit kind of off, so I kind of just dodge everything. Alright, thugs are fake content, so it's awful. Just spill the beans about Three Gates. Honestly, maybe I'll go easy on you. You better think this through.
Three Gates Corp? That huge company under Tops? And what's this ghost haunting business? I have no clue what you're talking about. Hey, listen. We hit the resort simply because you people kicked us off. So we're here to mess with the place. I planned it, they carried it out. That's all there is to it.
How much did Willis pay you? We'll double it.
Willis? Never heard of him. Don't know what you're talking about. We make our living with our own 2 hands.
Your opinion's about I have money.
That's enough. Monato, would you mind locking them up until public security arrives?
Monato, punch. Demon Slayer movie coming out with a new movie. Really now? I never really got into Demon Slayer because
still planning to use
probably because
days
the
to
art
turn
styl's
them?
throwing me off a little
To
bit.
be
It's
honest,
probably too
Spook Shack's
shonen
in
for
the
my
doghouse
taste.
in terms of cash right now.
I'm also a member of Spook Shack. I can chip in if you need funding.
It's okay, Alice. I was just feeling them out. Judging by their attitude, I'd say Willis has already paid them a pretty hefty hush fee. No point wasting time on them. Anyway, after tonight's
But yeah, I made
counter-strike,
one of the
Willis
guys
probably
from
won't be making any
Code
bold
Vein
moves
to
for
the
a
best of my
while.
abilities in
As for
Soul
whether these
Calibur.
thugs will rat him
It's
out,
on my
well,
playlist if you ever
public
want to check it
security
out.
can do
Though, honestly, I feel like it's about a good 70% accurate. because I couldn't get the textures on the shirt and jacket correctly. So it's a hit or miss. You can also Google what he actually looks like, even with his little scar on his face. So he kind of reminds me of that one dude in Oral Index, the Pyromancer dude. I think he's a Pyromancer. I don't really remember. I gotta rewatch that anime as well.
The thugs Willis hired have all been caught. There's no one left to do his dirty work for now. Of course, he might hire another group of thugs, or even do it himself. But if he tries anything again, we won't let him get away with it.
Yeah, that's the problem if your opponent is filthy rich. You can just send wave after wave of people. But you can always draw his funds out by, you know, getting rid of his source of power. That's not the money.
The music festival kicks off tomorrow night. At least this time, Willis won't be able to do anything. If our festival and attractions combo goes well, the resort's popularity should be in a pretty good spot after this.
I totally forgot to get a thumbnail. I am so bad. I keep forgetting to do that.
Although this is good news, it's a shame that after all the chaos these past few days, the whole haunted resort thing has blown up all over Internet. But hey, it's still way better than when we first opened, back when nobody wanted to come at all. Thanks to all of you, the resort's finally back on track.
Those people were spreading wild rumors online without knowing the full story. If it weren't for them, the resort could have been way more popular. That is taking a little too close to home, especially when current things are happening. Especially when certain things are getting out of hand with terms of censorship and whatnot. I'll leave it at that. Is the millionaire detective is good? Never heard that one. Let me look that up real quick. Millionaire detective. Oops, I can spell. No. The Millionaire Detective. Why does it look like anime James Bond? It's like if anime James Bond meets freaking Sherlock Holmes for some reason. I don't know. The art style looks cool. And in fact, I think, isn't this the same, looks like the same studio that made Spy Family. At least the art style, at least. No, this is the first time I've heard of it. It looks interesting. I might have to tell BC about it and see where we might watch it later if I can find it on Netflix or something. Whenever we're hanging out later.
MP, don't say that. Honestly, I'm already really happy we've got.
Also, unfortunately,
even with the ghost rumors,
I already tested it out earlier. I can't like stream shit off of YouTube, so I can't do reaction videos properly. I'll actually have to have a proper like camera or some sort of setup to my computer for that. And the last time I checked, my computer's a potato, so the most I can do is do simple editing and, you know, email. I haven't played anything on there for like forever.
Oh, right. Speaking of which, I've been scrolling through internet posts these past few days, and it seems like people's opinions about our resort are starting to shift. Oh, hold on, let me pull it up. Look, since the hauntings were just spooky but didn't cause any real harm to people, quite a few paranormal enthusiasts are getting super interested in the place.
See? No dead bodies, no disappearances. We A-okay. It's not like Bigfoot's going to show up out of nowhere kidnapping people on the beach.
There are even posts calling us a must-visit summer hotspot, with guides on where to take the best photos.
Or, you know, Gotcha Jaws shows up and starts nom-nomming people. Oh wait, no, that's just Ellen. Never mind. Ellen's just freaking Gotcha Jaws.
Aren't you the same, my lady? You say you're scared of ghost stories and supernatural stuff, but deep down you're dying to run into some spooky events yourself.
Let's go to the beach.
Anyway, what if we flip this whole haunting thing around and use it as a publicity stunt to attract more visitors? It might even help offset the negative press we got the past couple days.
Our troubles have become our strength. One of the rare occurrences for that kind of saying actually works out in our favor.
No. Let's just end it here. I don't want to use something like this to make money off the resort my father left me. MB,
Oh, okay.
could you help gather all the holographic projectors we've recovered so far and hand them over to public security? Alright, let's shift gears. Time to help Alice and Yuzuha prepare for tomorrow night's music festival.
Right. Thanks, everyone. The bands Mr. Arnold invited will be here tomorrow for rehearsal. And we've already pushed out all the ads. Though, with the budget we've got, it's only a small promo campaign.
Leave all the preparations to us. Now that everything's back on track, it's time to share the wonders of summer with all our guests.
Wise and I will help too. Let's make the most of it and spend an amazing summer night together.
Correction, I will help too, because Weiss hasn't really done anything. He's been just literally screwing around. What's the band been doing? In perfect sync, everyone stacked their hands together. Summer isn't over yet. The storm has passed, and tomorrow will be full of hope and once more.
Summer. If only it could last forever.
Thank God it doesn't. I'll probably die in the weather. I'm not really big on heat, unfortunately. And, yeah. Let's just say that one time I went traveling with the folks to Louisiana, my flare-up started around that time, and that's how my eczema started. I'm fine now, but it's just it took so goddamn long to try to get everything cleared up. It was so annoying. Looks like the whole haunting business has finally settled down. Now we can probably focus on getting the music festivals ready. The big day is almost here, but we still got a mountain of details to sort out. But first, first things first, it's already pretty late. Let's go and get some rest and power through tomorrow. Looks like we can finally get a good night's sleep. Staying up late is the lady's worst enemy when it comes to beauty. Whoa, what's happening? One Piece season 13 has 208 episodes. What in God's name? Are you saying 208 episodes total, or in 208 episodes in one season? Because, good God, man. This is like old school anime where anime was up to at least 60 episodes in one season. Oh, I see it. Yeah, Rox here has been talking about the new Demon Slayer movie. I don't really pay attention to Demon Slayer. I'm not really into it, unfortunately. Belle, you better get some rest too when you get time. The three of us are doing their girls' night out chat in one season. Okay. I was just going to say, it's like, I know One Piece is one of the longest airing shows, but 208 episodes on one season seems a little bit too much. Tornado sound waves. Progress! Yeah, look how many visitors we got. We're packed. Mr. Arnold did thorough research of the resort's target audience, and although the advertising budget was tight, every day was well spent. That's why as many people came early as just tonight's music festival. With this many people around, I feel like even more fired up. Come on, let's go push through and finish this rest of our to-do tasks. How's the prep going? Let me think. We already booked the performers for the music festival, and most of them have arrived at the resort. They're either getting ready backstage or relaxing somewhere else nearby. The stage is all fixed and ready, and all the staff is in position. First up is the sound check, then I'm sorry. Every time I keep trying to pronounce Manato's name, I keep thinking of Minato or Minato. Either from Naruto's dad himself or Doraku's original name before Makoto. It's so weird. Hello. We're finishing up my backlog because I gotta clear things up. I'm taking a break from my grind from Fate Grand Order, which should be uploading as we're doing this. What is up, people, my dudes? Feels like we're almost there. Once the music festival is over, let's throw ourselves a little celebration. Gotta prepare properly toast to the resort's full recovery. I'm doing good. How are you guys doing? As I mentioned earlier, I'm taking a massive break from grinding the entirety of yesterday for Fate Grand Order. And trying not to hurt my thumb here. Trying to speedrun it, because the summer event for Fate ends in 4 days, and I think Archdice's event's about to end in 3 days, and the collab for Fate Grand Order and Fate and Honkai Star Rail ends pretty soon, so I figured this would be a little bit easier. Plus, glorious summer and fan service. Just anything could still happen before the festival comes to a close. This isn't the time to let our guard down just yet. Yeah. Little buddy ears and tails haven't stopped twitching since this morning either, right? I'm not reading that. Alright, Belle, could you ask me a favor? Actually, I'd like to hear what the tourists are here to think about the resort and the music festival. When you're organizing an event, it's easy to overlook things that are on this perspective. That's why I want to understand the visitors that I truly care about, and I still want a few adjustments before the festival officially begins! Damn! I'm pretty good with my speed reading, but I gotta be careful. Thanks, I'll be getting ready here at the stage, waiting for the good news. Cool. Now, I've noticed there's supposed to be a specific NPC I'd be looking out for, because people are saying that she might be another agent character because she sticks out like a sore thumb. Nothing much here. I heard the resort is planning to host a music festival, so I came here to check it out. Seems like my favorite band might be performing here too, but before that, I heard some rumors about this place on Internet. People are saying the resort used to be haunted and maybe still is. Some even said it shouldn't come here at all. Something bad might happen. This place has never been actually haunted. Really? I wish that were true. I don't want to be looking over my shoulder over a ghost while trying to enjoy music. I'm okay. Just simping on Bill and well, hold on, I can't really. Bill and Nicole. Ah, Nicole main, are ya? Whatever, I'm already here, no point in overthinking it, just hoping nothing weird happens. I'm pretty sure weird shit was always, well, wait, I only asked one person. Okay, I see, so that's very helpful. Belle, their points are really worth thinking about. No big names, and security doesn't seem to be all that reliable. We gotta fix those. But there's one thing that's bugging me. Did that staff member just say that they tripped over nothing, like literally nothing in their way? I'm worried about this too, Yusra. Do you think... Ah! Before Alice can finish her sentence, a sudden scream rings out far away!
Whoa! That's a ton of ghost images! What the heck is going on?
The sun's still out. Okay.
The tourists are totally freaking out!
Quickly, call for the Ghostbusters! Oh wait. That's copyright, we can't do that. Help! It's alright, don't be afraid. Help me, this is so scary! She seems to have lost the strength and has reason to respond to this for now. In any case, let's use the camera to locate the hint of projectors and retrieve it in the ghostly display. Huh? That nasty thing vanished? That's right, it's completely safe. Really? I was just here to chill, and then suddenly there was those all scary things one after another. I seriously thought this was the end for me. We'll take care of this. Okay, but honestly, I just want to go home now. That last scare gave me a heart attack. Terrified tourist leaves the scene. Most of the other visitors are reacting the same way, and the situation isn't looking good. These Alice and Minato are all gathered nearby. Let's go find this guy. We're under attack! Again!
What? How is this possible?
We need
Why are there so many haunting images?
That's actually kind of funny because I never finished that event. I'm still like in the middle of doing that event still, while I was waiting for Penaconi's art to happen when I was doing Star Rail stuff. I totally I didn't really forget about it. I kind of just didn't do it. I'm like halfway through it. Another thing to add to the backlog, I guess.
Didn't we hand over all the projectors to public security last night? What kind of dirty trick is Three Gates Corp pulling now?
We'll figure that out later.
Right now, there are too many of these projections. Most of the visitors are completely spooked. We need to collect the projectors now and get the visitors to safety ASAP.
The performers and staff have all run off in a panic. We must hurry.
Where are you all rushing off to?
Not gonna lie, my archer is lacking. No. No, you did not just say that to me. You did not just say that to me. His build. Yes, I got that part, but you did not just say that to me. So, ironically, while I was building for Saber, I ironically already had his stuff already preset. I just had to switch out his planar accessory, his relics, the other relics, not the main four, but the Plantier ones. Plantier, what is this, Lord of the Rings? The orbitals, whatever you want to call them. I always have a hard time pronouncing it, but yeah, those two. And he nukes stuff. I even made a video where he deliberately just nukes the boss's first and second phases when he's fighting Polixia, and it's kind of funny. Still trying to pull for Saber. I would try to recommend going for E1, because her E1 allows her to stack her core resonance more. Especially when she's spamming ultimates and using skills. But, you know, I'm not gonna tell people how to use their wallets, but, you know, if you have the funds to do it, I would recommend it. But as for me, I'm still trying to E6 her, because I read all the stats, and, you know, it's not happening. Also, it doesn't help the fact that freaking Firefly is out, too. And that kind of ruins things for me, because I'm split between her, Saber, and Firefly's light cone. So, I'm in a dilemma.
Willis, you again. And behind you.
Why is he walking like a Dachi?
New Eridu Broadcasting. Throne Quarter TV, Redo Media.
Ah, yes.
Basically, I invited all the major mainstream media outlets in New Eridu.
So the whole city can watch this haunted circus you deliberately set up?
Careful what you say. We're live across the city right now. I just heard Fantasy Resort was on the rise, so I decided to spend a little of my own money to bring in some big media coverage.
Are you
just trying to help you out with a little PR, that's all.
Are you gearing your archer for, like, crit damage or whatnot? Because, I think the last time I remember, I gave him, like, what was it? Shit, I don't remember what I gave him, but I think I just went off the guide off of the actual game itself and not really look on a guide online. Because I think I think you want to at least get him at 90, I think mine was like at least 80% crit, and then everything else is crit damage, so he gets to nuke shit. I can't get Archer's Light Cone, though, because I need 8 more pulls. Yeah, because you only get his Light Cone for free through regular gacha. I wouldn't really make it a priority, because as long as you just keep rolling, even if for freebie pulls, it'll still count. He has 11. How does he have 11 crit? Huh. I want to advise. Okay, this is just my opinion, but you can always look it up. I'm pretty sure I have a crit chest piece, like for crit rate for Archer, and does 2 crit damage. What? Are you sure he's not level 1? not to be mean, but are you sure he's not level 1? Because my Archer's at level 80 right now. He's maxed out like everyone else, except for Sampo.
Oh, but what a shame! Looks like we picked the worst possible time.
Shit, now we're talking about DPS checking here.
Your resort's biggest mess for everyone to see.
And he's only doing so little damage? That's weird. Huh.
I can't believe you have the nerve to say that. Everyone watching, please listen to me. Everything you're seeing right now was created by hologram projectors. Our resort is not haunted, and the one who orchestrated all of this, turning it into a haunting, is none other than this department manager from Three Gates Corp.
Oh my. If you want to accuse Three Gates Corp, shouldn't you at least have solid evidence? You can't throw shade at us just because the projectors happen to be coated in our new material, can you? Speaking of evidence, I've actually got a video that proves my company has nothing to do with your resort. In fact, it was your own people who installed the projectors in place to fake the haunting.
Can we beat this guy up yet? You mean 11% or 111%? I'm trying to remember here. I think the recommended is at least around high 90s in terms of crit rate. Because I know a lot of people are trying to at least get above 100% so you can crit every time. But with my current build of Archer, he's already good enough at least at, I think it was like 96 or something. But I think the crit damage is up to like 180 something. I don't really recall. 125.8 crit damage. Okay, not bad. I think it's just really bad RNG in terms of the relics. So I would just recommend just keep rolling the keep rolling the relic farming. 68.1 crit rate. That's weird. That you should be critting every other hit then. That is weird. Are you sure you're talking about 1 million to 2 million damage? Because he's done that before in Divergent Universe. He does more damage than Saber, because the highest damage I've seen Saber do was almost about 5 million damage. I think. I might be memorizing it wrong. I know it was up around that damage, because if it wasn't Divergent Universe stuff, she's doing casually about 75,000 damage per ultimate. His crit damage and E4 crit. With Sparkle, it comes up to like 95. Yeah, because Sparkle and Archer are like best friends. And I usually pair her with freaking Sunday and Robin for even more damage. Because the Penacony siblings of Sunday and Robin would just max out the damage potential of any character, and you just add another Harmony character to the mix, and it makes even more damage. The only problem is this is just Divergent Universe nonsense, because you have no sustain, you have no tank, no healer, so it's like this is just pure DPS checking, just to show off DPS nonsense. Maybe Archer didn't crit because he's kind of bad if you don't crit. Yeah, because Archer's a hunt character. He's known for nuking. I mean, yeah, which is funny. But, which is kind of weird, because he does more damage with his skill than his ultimate, which is kind of weird. But I digress. Just as Cedrez hits you, Willis was already pulled out his phone and starts playing the video in front of the cameras. Footage was shot late at night, clearly inside the resort. It looks like a fixed position surveillance footage. Oh no. On the empty street, there's MP carrying holographic projectors, and it's tied by Hall several projectors, installing them in various locations.
That's your resort's bamboo, right? Forgive me for not disclosing the source of this video, but it clearly shows that this bamboo did everything on its own. We had nothing to do with it.
Did you hack MP?
I believe the people can see it for themselves.
Because banboos are robots, right?
You fabricated this whole haunting nonsense, traumatizing customers who trusted and visited you. And then you had the nerve to turn this around on me. That's what really happened.
MP, how could this be? You've been with us since Father was still alive. You would never do something like this. Right, MP? Huh? Where's MP?
Come to think of it, I haven't seen MP around at all since this morning.
I bet it's already left town. Bamboo's actions. Master takes the fall. As the resort's managers, shouldn't you give the audience and your guests an explanation?
Two-shot Cocolia. Oh boy, good god. Yeah, when you're able to skip the boss's phase, then something's really wrong.
Damn it. Where did MP run off to at a time like this? What should we do?
You exchange glances we use on Alice, so even in dire situations like this, there's no hesitation in their eyes, only determination.
Wise? Monato? Can I leave this to you guys?
You want us to keep the media busy? I'm not a pro at this, but I'll try my best.
Are you planning to retrieve the projectors and find MP?
MP has always cared deeply about the resort. There's no way to do something like this without a reason.
Maybe he's
There
under
must be something
Penguin
else
Boo.
behind this. We need to find it and figure out the truth.
It's not the first time there's more than one Bang Boo of the same type. Only Nicole's Bang Boo is the unique one that we see normally.
Go! We've got things covered here.
Okay, we'll be back soon.
You know what, now I think
Do
about
you
it,
think MP might be somewhere it usually hangs around?
it also has a little 80 and...
No.
Whoa, sorry.
Maybe it's not that simple.
It's like, this
Let's
one's
ask
just
around
going on,
first.
Get wrecked. I mean, to be fair, that's what happened when we were bullying Castarese's sister with the nuking. What kind of cursed resort is this? It's not just creepy things floating in midair, but you can't even touch. Now there's creepy stuff lurking in the beach too. I shouldn't have come here. What creepy stuff on the beach? I have no idea either. I mean, I didn't see anything. I just walked along the shore a bit earlier thinking it was a few of the ways, and then something tripped me out of nowhere. There weren't all this creepy stuff happening around it. You probably think it was nuts, but I swear, I tripped over something and I went face first into the sand. And I looked up, there's nothing there. There's some kind of haunting, isn't it? It has to be. What exactly did you trip? Let me think. I guess it was maybe a few dozen meters out in the dock. I can't exactly remember what that. What about a bump into the ghost too? A ghost. Oh no. Well, have you found any clues here? Well, we found out Willis definitely knows where MP is, but he didn't say a word, and instead hired some random Bang Boo off the street to pose as it. Someone tripped over an invisible object in the shallow waters. Invisible object, but projectors malfunction when exposed to seawater. There's no way Willis would come set up there. We're talking about giving Willis way too much credit. Now tell me the invisible object was MP, and it's been submerged in seawater this entire time. How? How could it be? Oh no. Hope it's not too late. No! MP, the Bang Boo reappears before you, lying limp in the seawater, unconscious, and seems to have been struck down. You bastards! Gwen Ivan is one of my favorite 4 stars in Star Rail and Lynx. I love it when Gwen Ivan stays in her pocket. It's funny. You know what's really funny? Lynx, it looks more like Saber than all the characters, but it's like Lynx kind of looks like Saber a little bit. But enough jokes. MP, no! Just stands right there, sees him unconscious, checking the condition right away. No! Maybe waking up quickly, get out of the water. They saved a little one!
MP? Are you okay? Can you hear us?
You bastards!
This is awful. They sprayed chameleon on it, and did it so carelessly. Thankfully, the seawater hasn't caused any irreversible damage to its core yet.
And this is how MP gets his villain arc. Sorry, I messed up. I'm sorry. No.
MP, calm down. Can you tell us what happened last night?
MP didn't turn the projectors on, but kept them instead. MP waited until everyone was asleep and installed them. This night, Teresa said that only summer could last forever. MP feels the same way. It's here and the music festival is but once summer ends, everyone leaves. It's just me, MP, Edgy, and Teresa and the rest. Everything's won't last, and we'll have to work ourselves to death again and keep the resort. The festival isn't enough. The resort will eventually fall back to decline. MP doesn't want to see the resort anymore. Oh! Gacha games are depressing. How dare you? MP wants the resort to stay in popular even after the music festival ends. Why don't you make it like the freaking boardwalk?
So when Mia mentioned last night that the ghost stories were well received on Internaut, you thought about using that to the resort's advantage?
MP mentioned characters, those visitors were too scary, so MP secretly changed them to something cuter. MP thought maybe they would attract them. MP didn't say no. MP spent the whole night setting up the projectors, but in the end, Willis had remote access to them. MP wanted to stop, but it was too risky. MP behind it and muttered to themselves. MP tried to capture them with the camera, but they snatched it. Oh god, that's how March lost her camera. Somehow lost it and MP stole March's camera. I'm sorry, MP is letting everyone down. No! They're gonna cry again.
Your face looks like you're about to bite someone, little bunny.
Is that how I look right now? You're not much better, Yuzuha. Your hair's practically standing on end.
Can we beat up Willis now? Can we brute force this?
MP, you've done great. We'll take it from here. We'll settle the score with the bad guys who tried to ruin our summer.
Bella? Got any ideas? From what MP said, it sounds like Willis didn't leave any evidence behind this time either.
No, this time he made a fatal mistake. He crushed every bit of hope we had just to sabotage the resort.
Playing Triple Z
He even went so far as to leave MP invisible in seawater to make it malfunction.
That's actually kind of funny.
And we'll make him pay for what he's done.
That's actually kind of funny. That's how I started playing Triple Z as well. Is the fact that Ellen Joe was a thing, and it's like, oh, she reminds me of Gargura, and she has a giant sheer scythe thing. Oh, by the way, this chick, this fox girl, has a freaking demon sword, and is freaking Virgil's daughter from a different dimension. I'm like, oh god, okay, let me try playing this game. And I've been playing free-to-play kinda till Miyabi's banner, and I'm back to free-to-play ever since. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, Julian, but I have an E6... I say E6, but I max potential Miyabi, so you know I just like Ellen because I like sharks. That's kind of funny. I think I mentioned the rocks earlier that I have a fishophobia problem, but I don't have a problem with sharks. Oddly enough, that's probably why I like fucking Ellen. Ellen's cool, man. I don't know if it's just because she's a tomboy or just the fact that she kind of acts like me. Like, okay. Which is kind of funny because during the whole anniversary thing on the thing, I chose Ellen as my MVP agent. As much as I like to use Miyabi because Miyabi just nukes everything, Ellen's the first S rank I actually try to go for. If you don't count Rena showing up a couple times by accident.
I'm impressed you managed to find this troublemaking Bangbu. What's with all those wounds on it? Don't tell me you beat it up to appease the guests.
MP! Those wounds... What happened?
Willis, you did this, didn't you? MP is just a little Bangbu! You bastard!
Hey, I said that a while ago. Also, I keep forgetting there's swearing in this game. Like, actual swearing. I keep forgetting about that. It's like, wait a minute. They swear in this game? In this not Ruby game?
Guys, when you finally get your shot at revenge, you can't just say something weak like, you bastard. Alice, show him how it's done.
Hold up, I gotta hear that again. That sounds... Belle saying that just sounds really wacky.
Guys, when you finally get your shot at revenge, you can't just say something weak like, you bastard. Alice, show him how it's done.
I gotta remember to clip that later.
Alright then.
I'll probably forget to clip it because I haven't even clipped the last stuff I did with Star Rail's fake collab or the last stream for Triple Z.
My name is Alice Timefield. For the sake of Fantasy Resort's reputation, for MP, and for everyone's hard work that you tried to trample.
Well, yeah, sharks nom you. Because sharks can't tell from people, from otters to freaking sea lions to any other fish. Because, you know, we humans dumb. Shark eat dumb people. Shark think dumb people fish. Because sharks don't know better. I don't know. I felt like I'd want to talk like caveman. I didn't mean to delete that. Huh? I don't know. It just said it was redacted for some reason. I don't know. Hold up. That's weird. I can't unredact it for some reason. That's weird. Chat filter. I put Archer Battle in Ultimate, he did 200,000 damage. That is weird. I delete. Oh, you deleted by accident. Oh, I didn't know you could delete comments like that on the live stream. That's new.
I will push you into an utterly asymmetrical abyss of despair! Alice, that asymmetrical part was kinda unnecessary.
What exactly are you getting at?
In short, you brought in these invisible holographic projectors, caused chaos at the resort, and even tried to kill a Bamboo. All of this is being exposed to the entire city of New Eridu, live on camera.
And here I thought you had something important to say. How ridiculous! In a lawful society, you can't just throw around accusations without evidence. Especially when you're accusing 3Gates Corp.
I've been meaning to say this for a while now. You keep dragging 3Gates Corp into every conversation. What are you, the CEO's secret illegitimate child or something? This isn't about them. We're accusing you personally. Stop hiding behind the company's name.
Hey, so, Rubes, I didn't realize you had a sassy sister that's not Yang. I want to clip that one too.
That doesn't change anything. I already checked with public security. Those thugs who trashed the resort were just some gang. What does that have to do with me? And this Bamboo's injuries? How is that my problem? Show me the evidence.
Willis, you think you've got everything covered, leaving no loose ends. But you're wrong. Destroying MP's camera wasn't enough. Bamboo units have built-in visual recording systems. For someone running a cutting-edge tech company, this should have been obvious. But you've turned into nothing but a greedy snake who will do anything for your own gain. I'm not surprised you looked down on Bamboo and completely forgot what they're capable of.
Visual recording system, huh? Interesting. And? You did remind me of this feature. If I remember correctly, only the Bamboo's master and Marcel group have the authority to access those visual recordings. And if I'm not mistaken, this Penguin Boo's registered master was Teresa's deceased father, wasn't it? The fee for changing ownership isn't cheap, so you've never officially updated the registration. As for Marcel Group, once you submit a data request, it'll take at least 1.5 years to hear anything back. I'm honestly curious.
That sounds like lazy.
How exactly do you plan to get your hands on this Bamboo's
lazy
recordings?
excuse at best. Sometimes sharks don't hurt people. People I saw kids get hurt by sharks because the adults, because parents let their kids do you know when in the water? True, because I mean, to be fair, if you're swimming around, would you like if someone did something in front of you to do there? Yeah, of course not. That'd be kind of stupid. That's what you call a Darwin Award. Very.
Master, I detect a long-awaited opportunity for me to shine. Enter the command, "Please help me, Your Excellency Fairy," and I shall execute the following action. Convert Bamboo's visual recordings into video output. Master, it seems like you're in a situation where verbal commands aren't convenient. I've gone ahead and sent the recordings to your phone. Please don't forget to shower me with extra praise later.
All right, these are the visual recordings saved inside MP.
Not so smug now, are you?
Well, you've got some skills. If what you're saying is true, that someone attacked this Bamboo, then the visual recordings must have caught it. Maybe it was one of those leftover thugs from yesterday's gang. You should hand over the recordings to public security and let them sort it out. That'll wrap things up for today.
Still trying to play dumb, Willis? The gang you hired to do your dirty work were all caught yesterday. With hush money for hired thugs being so steep, and the risk of exposure so high, there's no way you could have lined up another crew in just one day. Given the situation, don't you think it's far more likely you took matters into your own hands and attacked MP yourself? I'm going to play back the visual recordings. I heard that you love hearing yourself talk. Why don't we give all of New Eridu a chance to hear what you were mumbling at the end?
Wait, don't! I spent a fortune hiring those thugs, and they were totally useless. Got themselves caught just like that. Thought this worthless resort was a lost cause. But who would have guessed, just wandering around here, I'd stumble onto such a lucky surprise. This Dungbang Boo even set up the projectors for me. This'll work. Just gotta wait till daytime when the place is packed. I'll project all those terrifying images, and the resort will be doomed for good.
And this is why silence is golden.
Smash the camera, then get rid of this bamboo. Why is it so heavy? Whatever, I'll just leave it invisible and let it rot in the sea. This time I'll finally drive this place into bankruptcy and take it for myself. I've been waiting for too long. Midsummer Inc.'s research data must be hidden somewhere around here.
Who would have thought the man who's always covering his tracks so perfectly turned out to be so careless when carefully off-guarded? As MP's visual recording finished playing in front of all the cameras, one glance at Willis showed a man barely able to stare at his face completely pale.
Got any more excuses? There's no such thing as a voice-changing ribbon in New Eridu, you know?
Wow, I kind of knew this was starting to sound a little bit like Detective Conan, but there you go, Detective Conan reference. I was going to say Ace Attorney, but it's like, no, we're not in a courtroom. Yeah, I haven't seen Detective Conan in a while. Or, I'm sorry, in this case, in the western side, case closed.
Wait, everyone, please, let me explain. This video doesn't prove anything.
Reporters' phones on the scene suddenly start ringing. After answering and listening for a moment, they all switch to speakerphone, making sure the voice on the other end can clearly capture the camera.
Citizens of New Eridu, I apologize for taking up your valuable time. As the corporate spokesperson for Three Gates Corp, I would like to make an official statement regarding this incident. Willis, former R&D division manager at Three Gates Military Tech, has been terminated and permanently blacklisted due to his malicious interference with Fantasy Resort's operations for personal gain, causing severe damage to the company's reputation. Willis's actions were entirely his own and have no connection to our company. Regarding his unauthorized use of our newly developed technology, we will pursue legal action accordingly. For further details, please stay tuned for our upcoming press conference. Thank you for your attention.
Did I just make a prediction about this like 40 minutes ago? Or something like that? And that's how you get rightfully served.
As expected of Tops, they never miss a beat when it comes to cutting ties. Must hurt pretty bad, huh? Being abandoned and backstabbed by your master?
If you'd just handed over the damn resort from the start, none of this would have happened. All I wanted was to get my hands on the research data hidden here. To use it for promotion.
You know, it'd be really funny as a twist. There was no research data to begin with.
Watch out. Looks like he's about to do something crazy.
Ground begins to shake. Moments later, a massive machine descends from the sky, blocking everyone's path.
Now that my career and my life are ruined, none of you are getting out of this in one piece!
Now, of course, it's the boss fight. Figures Wilson will lash out without a corner. Manado, you go ahead and evacuate the guests and the others. Alice and I will take care of the big guy we summoned. You never expect to fail and hit a combat mech nearby. What a shame, man. Let's take a chance that they can put him in body parts for good. Combat time! Yeah, the story's kind of wacky, but, you know, it's different.
I should have leveled this place from the start! Would have saved me a ton of trouble!
bottom of the waves.
But anyway, so why beat around the bush? Blow it up! Blow it up!
I'll handle this, but take me shopping later.
And why did you get to go on vacation? You even know the pain of spending summer schmoozing with the higher-ups!
You're all riddled with flaws.
Once this place goes boom, I'll head over and blow up 3 gates! Make myself the boss!
Ow! Oops, I messed that one up.
This man, has he completely lost his mind?
Must be the weather. He probably got heat stroke or something. Let's give him some herbal tea later. Yeah.
I'm trying to focus on combat while also trying to pay attention to the bantering.
I won't lose.
Don't forget now!
There's no way in hell you're gonna convince me that Yusa's not Neo. Or at least one half of her, because I think Vivian plays more Neo than Yusaha, but still. Wow, rich suit guy, play for his money. What money? He doesn't have any money anymore. With Nectus, oh, yeah. Now that's what you call being caught red-handed, and thanks to the live broadcast, word should spread quickly and resort haunting with no more than Will's little schemes. Crisis has been passed, and let's clean up this mess. The tourists are still waiting for the safe zone. Please wait for a moment, there's something I'd like to say. Oh?
Everyone, thank you so much. I don't know what crimes Willis will be charged with, but without him around, I think the resort is finally free from all the nightmares.
I'm pretty sure we give Zhu Yan a call. She'll probably tell us, because she's part of PubSec, right?
Or
was it called NEPS?
Thanks, everyone. It's just
shit,
a shame
now I got.
about the
I just remembered I need to
tonight.
play reverse for Neptunia still. I still have it on my freaking library, just collecting dust in my PS5 here.
Yeah, it's a real shame. But the bands and staff all got spooked and ran off. No matter what we say, they
Actually,
won't
fun
come
fact,
back
Julian,
now.
the reason why I played
We've got
Starro
no
was
choice
Civil
but
Wolf.
to put the music festival on hold.
Because Melissa Fawn voices Neptune and Neptunia.
But Yusaha, weren't you really looking forward to it?
No worries. I feel like I've already spent one heck of an epic summer with you all.
Oh.
How should I put this? Guys, I actually have another way to save the music festival. I could ask a friend to see if she'd be willing to perform here.
Is it because Sparkle kind of reminds you of a certain character from Data Live? I just saw it on Apple Store, I gave it a try. Yeah, that's kind of funny, because I heard Starro had Neptune, so I played it on my phone a little bit. I couldn't record shit on there. So, if you look at the playlist, it doesn't look that good for a couple of videos. I think I only had Silverwolf's demo, and I tried to record a little bit of the story, and then I had Silverwolf and Blade beating the shit out of Kafka and the Ziangelo Fu. And that was like my first couple of things I made on the phone, and I gave up. I can't play it like this. I can't record it. And then I heard, hey, there's a PS5 version of it coming out. I was like, oh, goody. So.
Since Spook Shack was running the show, I figured I should leave the planning to you guys, so I never brought it up before. But what do you think about having Astra Yao perform here?
I think I know you guys are talking like Spark because I love crazy girls. Yeah, isn't what's her name? Shit, what's her name? Kurumi. Is it Kurumi? Kurumi, the time chick with the frickin' flintlocks. Because she kind of looks like Sparkle. In fact, I think there's a joke that the guy, the lady who did Day Alive also did the character designs for Neptunia. And Noir has a striking resemblance to Kurumi.
Astra Yao? You mean the Astra Yao who's perfectly symmetrical from head to toe except for her leg and armpits?
Okay, Alice, you good? Alice, you good? Also, that's oddly specific, but are you good, Alice?
Belle, how do you know her?
Because it's one of Wise's top waifus, along with Miyabi and probably Nicole, Ellen, and pretty much every other girl in New Eridu at this point.
You better be clear about this. Do you love her for her songs or for her symmetry?
Why not both? Both is good. Damn, we're doing references here up the wazoo here.
Yuzu, how rude of you! Of course it's because of the music! I'm not just some classical music snob, you know.
They have dry bread and Star Rail. Dry bread? What? Dry bread. Is that a reference?
But Belle!
It's a reference I probably don't know.
I can't believe you can get Astra Yell on board! Looks like there's still hope for turning this music festival around. Could you contact her right now?
Oh, you know, it's probably because Big Bro Wise is freaking dating her along with Evelyn and every other girl.
Vel, we've already got some friends staying at the resort, and now we're inviting Astra. Why don't we invite the others to come along too?
Uh-oh.
Great idea, Wise. I might as well set up a video call.
It is indeed the beach episode. You open You open knock knock to similar familiar names go to the friend list and start a video call. In no time, everyone joins the video call.
Belle, what's up?
Oh.
I just wrapped up a commercial shoot. Now heading to my next gig.
Speaking of Nicole and Juyen.
Hello, Belle. I just started my learning how to say no to debriefings and everything else training. Did you need something?
Miyabi, you just don't want to go to the debriefing, do you? Belle, I just finished work. Are you at a resort?
Roxy, I thought you were video calling me for something important, but look at that. A whole screen full of familiar faces. As for what I'm doing, let's just say PubSec doesn't need to know.
A little saddening. None of them are either Ellen or Vivian, but that's okay.
Hey everyone, Wise and I are at Fantasy Resort, and there's gonna be a beach music festival tonight. Would you all like to come to the resort and join us? So, Astra, how should I put this? I have a favor to ask.
Can you finally come home, please, so I can actually have an actual ether support that's not Nicole? I thought they banned the beach thing in MiHoYo. No, I think it's a certain type of swimsuit. Cause I think, actually, I'm not too sure. Okay, so in regards to MiHoYo in general, at least in my experience, I think it was just their decision, especially with Star Rail. Now, I don't know what's going on with Impact Third, because I only played a little bit of it, and because my phone would melt if I play it any further, I didn't really go that far in terms of Impact Third. Genshin, I kind of stopped playing that since Eula's banner, so I can't say anything otherwise. I want to say it might be whoever's directing which game. I don't know if it's MiHoYo's CEO in general, or a decision on whoever's managing the game projects themselves. Because Triple Z looks like they have the right of way already, because there's already 4, beach outfits for both Weiss and Belle, respectively. And then Yuzuha and Alice. And then people are rumoring that there's other outfits coming out later, especially with what's that other character's name? Because I'm trying not to confuse Arc Knights and Star Rail costumes that are coming out later. But yeah, it might depend on who's the managing director for each game versus the CEO, because I'm pretty sure the CEO probably wouldn't mind as long as it makes money. To be fair, costumes do make a lot of money, because I bought a lot of skins from Arc Knights, which some of them were actually pretty good, but I'm kind of a favoritism, so I'm not going to buy every damn outfit. But yeah, speaking of outfits, Nicole's actually in her actual outfit that we got for free, which is kind of funny.
Performing at the music festival, right? I'm down. I'm heading over there now.
Huh? How did you know?
But don't you have another gig coming up?
I was watching the live broadcast earlier. You looked so cool standing up for the resort. The next gig was just some private show for top bigwigs anyway. I already asked Eve to cancel it for me.
It is so weird that the talking fish herself voices her and freaking Sela. It's just boggles me that her voice talent is that good.
I watched it too. So my say no training is over now. I'll head over with Yanagi and the others. I knew you wouldn't forget about me, Proxy. The Cunning Hares watched the live stream and we're already on the way. But first, let me check. All the resort facilities are free, right? Or at least we get the friends and family discount? Yeah?
I didn't catch the live stream, but the case I just handled was connected to your resort. Last night, some gang members were transferred to us from Throne Quarter. They were being particularly difficult to crack, so I was put in charge of the interrogation. I couldn't get them to spill either. But when Jane heard about it, she said she'd handle it. Just now, they confessed everything about their shady dealings with Willis from Three Gates Corp. He'll probably be spending quite a long time behind bars. I'll come over with Qingyi and the others. We could really use a break. Belle, you handled this case brilliantly.
Thanks, guys. See you all tonight at the resort.
Now we just need to invite Mockingbird and Victoria Housekeeping, and we have the entire group. And bring back the Sons of Caledon over here, and we have everyone here. Am I missing?
Belle,
and Soyban Temple.
Yet.
And then we have
Can
the
I
entire
have a quick word
cast
with
in a
Astra?
massive beach party.
Of course. What are you planning to say, Yuzuha?
He flashes a mysterious smile, takes the phone out, and whispers a few exact words to Astra, then hits the speakerphone and wait, what? It is just about to wrap up the broadcast.
Everyone, I have an announcement to make. Tonight, I'll be performing at the Fantasy Music Festival, so get ready for some incredible magic through music.
Hey, Rox, remember that question about magic? Well, you got magic.
If you're interested, come meet me at Fantasy Resort. Let's make this the most amazing summer night ever.
You actually came up with that on the spot? Yuzuha, are you some kind of genius?
I wonder how much it would have cost to get this kind of media coverage the normal way.
Why would you
Willis
care,
never
Alice?
saw
You're
this
you're
coming.
rich.
All that effort he put into getting media to trash us ended up working in our favor.
'Cause-
The music festival's hype is gonna hit an all-time high.
Like I said, Triple Z is secretly a Ruby game. Freaking Alice is just Weiss, but as Velvet, the bunny girl. She's freaking rich.
So, Alice, how are you liking your first summer since joining Spook Shack?
Huh? Me? How should I put this? Nothing went according to plan at all. Everything was total chaos. Just one scare after another, and I barely got any chance to relax. It's completely different from what I had in mind, but I loved it. Honestly, it might have been the best summer I've ever had.
Yay! Okay. I thought the music festival was done for, but hey, who knew it would come back to like this? Kind of lucky, huh? You thought it's too soon to breathe easily. The media coverage is already out, and we lost a bunch of staff and performers. There's no way we can pull off a full-scale festival like this. Now let's bring back one by one. With my charm and as phased as Mystic wears, I'll never them to get their changed minds. Well, I'll help too. With hands on deck, we might be able to find everything back on track, or maybe even squeeze in a rehearsal before a show. Oh, hi, husband. Really? Well, then again, freaking Monato is freaking big. I mean, I almost mistaken from Kanji for a second there from Persona 4. Dude's a giant. No, Belle, let's handle the rest. After everything you've been through, it's time for you to get proper rest. Yeah. Also, where the hell is Weiss? Is he screwing her off again? Monato's right. But hey, Belle, there's actually one thing you could do. Just stick around here and welcome our old friends. They'll be rushing you over now. We'll make sure everything goes smoothly, just waiting for the good news. Sun says performers and familiar faces make their way to the resort. Evelyn! Not Saber! Miss Yaz is just saying the other day that it's been a while since we've seen you, and now here you are. Maybe it's fate. I just realized I just threw myself into that joke. Maybe it's fate. After I call Evelyn Saber. Yeah, Miss Yao and I were in entire confrontation with the Three Gates Corps manager through the live stream, and stay calm and collective, kept your logic clear, and really put the pressure on. Well done. Evelyn praised me. Yes. Just stating the facts. I dealt with Three Gates Corps. Their middle management is full of guys like him, greedy, ambitious, always clawing their way up. Maybe they know Scott. Can't deny it. It felt good watching them fall. Anyway, even though the other agencies are probably blown up until they turn them down, since Miss Yao wanted to perform here, I'll do my best to make it work. Besides, it's in the swelling summer. It's nice to take a short break and catch up with a few friends. Proxy, it's good. It's great to see you. May you have an unforgettable summer night. Now, when people say unforgettable summer night, that usually means something. Is this the NPC that we were that I should be looking out for? Wait, how do I get up here? Oh, that's how I get up there. I just talk. Belle, you're finally here. I'm wearing the vacation outfit I showed you before. How does it look? Super summery, right? Perfect for the stage. That's great on you. If only you came home. Oh, I got the song I'm performing tonight. Actually, I gave your brother a little sneak peek a while back, so get ready. So, and who this is? Alright, I almost forgot to introduce you. I've been working on a new song in the past few couple days, so I've been humming the melody in my head while checking on the stage earlier. The girl just walked by and, without even thinking, picked up the tune and ran with it, and it sounded amazing. She basically improvised the perfect harmony on the spot. So, of course, I have to come talk to her. Oh, it's not it. It's just kind of sort of hummed along. Does she have name? But the melody really surprised me. Do you do music too? What's your name? I'm in a band right now. We're called Angels of Dilution. And oh wait, that came out wrong. No need to be so nervous. Here's an idea. Come stand right in front row when the show starts, and I'll make sure you have tons of fun interacting. Okay? Oh, and let's add each other on Knock Knock too. Please definitely paper or band's Knock Knock ID or official show. So please sign in with me. Is she like Astra's #1 fan? Because I briefly remember her, but I'm not too sure we saw her in game or not. Where'd all that shyness go? Sure thing. And let's see the new friends here, Miss Super Talent Composer. All right then. Weiss, could you help me? I'll bring up her front layer. Eve and I gotta get the stage ready. Thanks a little bit. Where is he anyway? I'm gonna forever make the joke that Weiss is the deadbeat of the two. And that's the event that we haven't even touched yet. Oh. Yo, Proxy, long time no see. The Bellrock crew has been vacationing here for the past few days, but we haven't run into you till now. You had a good time? It's been truly relaxing. Thanks to your invitation, we've been fully online and all the busy work in the company is getting some proper rest in these few days. Thanks to taking care of the drones. For the past few days, I think it's a pretty good idea that how you improve these kids. And also the hunting you mentioned earlier has been sorted out now, right? Wait, what? I have no idea what's been happening. I've been busy swimming and catching up with sleep. Proxy, tell me who it was and I'll make sure to regret it. Where were you when we had that issue? No worries, we took it here. Alright, caught? That's way too easy. Whatever. Whatever his reasons are, anyone who dares ruin someone else's summer break deserves to carry 3 full cartloads of bricks with their bare hands. That sounds horrible. Easy, Sweepy looks at the Proxy's face. Whatever is behind is probably already paid the price. Let's leave it all behind. For now, we all got the summer night to enjoy. Yeah, you're right, Proxy. Let's not forget about the mess. And for tonight, Ben and Anton went fishing, so why not you have a beachside with fish barbecue party later? That actually sounds pretty good right now, but I already ate, like, what, 4 hours ago? Belle, you're here! Wait, where's Shisaku? It was really been that long. Didn't we just talk on the video a moment ago? Chief? Hello, Proxy. It's been a while. I've arranged some time off for everyone at Section 6 on a rare, clear summer night like this. This place is perfect for unwinding and recovering from this strain of work. Not just Shisaku. Where's Haramasa at? Probably sleeping somewhere. Strangely enough, Asaba and Sashaku wander off on their own the moment they arrive. Look like it won't be the first time here. Yeah, I think Sashaku is probably eating anything that's food, and Haramasa is probably finding a nice place to just take a nap. Come to think of it, I did see them in the past couple of days. Keep it to myself. I heard you've been quite a few adventures lately. If you like up to do, let's go find a quiet place later tonight and talk about the time of catching up. And it seems Nicole from the Cutting Hairs is coming too. Perfect. I've been meaning to catch up with her too. After all, it was all on a night that was like that she tricked Tailless out of the hands of her first. Wait, when did this happen? Good luck, Nicole. Oh no, the waifus are already clashing without our direct involvement. I'd like to get a drink and unwind a bit, but before that, I need to find Shishaku first as our boss, Asaba. Well, since we're officially on break, he can enjoy it however he likes. Yeah, considering what he's been through in his character episode, he needs to take a nap. Oop, wrong way. Am I just going the long way around? Yeah, I think I'm going the long way around. Hey, it's PubSec. The Nips. Belle, we're not too late, are we? It took us a bit to sort through the cases and we hit traffic on the way here. It seems like a lot of people are heading to the resort. Right on time. GDA manager, even though they say never judge someone who they used to be, I did expect you to pull off such a thriving new business in Thorn Quarter. Clearly, you're not to be underestimated. This resort isn't mine. I know, I'm just kidding. As they say, spring makes you drowsy, autumn wears you out, summer puts you straight to sleep. Okay. This muggy heat has been knocking me out for a sec too. I figured it was the time to step out and get some fresh air. You can go fishing here. Ah, very good indeed. Gee, you... Oh, isn't that just a shooting booth over there? That's our original shooting game. Oh, really? I want to try it. The Precinct's shooting competition is coming up. This could be a perfect practice. And it seems Juyan's quite intrigued. Juyan, I mean Juyan. Sorry, my Mandarin is very bad.
Curious what that feels like?
Best poster girl! Hey, partner, fancy meeting you here. Hi, Proxy, want a burger? Already switched to vacation mode, huh? A chance to chill at the resort for free, as if we were cutting hairs would ever pass up. Billy and Nakama already split up to grab snacks and drinks, and then we're claiming these lounger chairs till the sun goes down. Are you coming with us, Proxy? I heard the sailboat drink stand does movie screenings. Maybe we could pick one and watch it together. I'll catch you guys in a bit. Don't forget to grab a drink or two once you're done, alright? We've been hosting us here, so drinks are on me later. Thinking back to last year's Camilla, how do you pronounce that? Camilla Golden Week. We actually spent it at your place, didn't we? Hard to believe it. Time flies. Nicole saved the nostalgia for later. Billy just messaged me. He said there are too many tourists at the resort. The shop's already out of drinks. Huh? Ambi, drop the burger and get up. We gotta get back to the parking lot and get those boxes of drinks from our trunk. No vacation anymore? Business is right in front of us. Who's got time for vacation? Chop chop, get those drinks out to the crowd. Look, Denny's are calling my name. Yeah, I can finally take a breather. There's just no way too much to do. Good thing everything's ready. Feels like everything is more at ease. Thanks for setting up that. Time for the show to begin. It still feels like we're only decided to hold the festival a few minutes ago. So much has been happening in the past few days, and soon it'll take time to head back to school. Lee, are you for real? You're still on break. If you keep talking about school and classes all the time, your hair's gonna go asymmetrical, you know. What were you talking about, students' duty? Let's talk about something else. Alright, I'm sorry, it shouldn't be something like that. It's just that I never really had friends before. Not once I could truly open up to. What about Lucy? You guys know each other. So I'm still figuring out how to deal with people like this. It's fine, so you need to be all timid. And hey, this summer break might be ending, but we always enjoy hitting the beach together next year. Just don't tell me when you're staying home to study. Definitely be there, it's a promise. Belle, you better come too, right? Definitely. Are they getting hints of next year? You better not be going up back your or else I'll have Kala sneak into your kitchen and replace every last drink with bitter melon juice. That sounds messed up. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Weiss, you deadbeat, where you been? Belle, did you say hi to our friends already? Look, the booze was kicking off soon. Yep, caught up with them. It's been a while since they've seen them. Feels kind of nostalgic, doesn't it? But for now, if you don't mind, I hope you spare a little more attention for your poor brother who has been left alone. Has Weiss been emo this entire time? Is that why we haven't seen him for quite some time? He's like, Weiss. He's like, how could you, Belle? You've been stealing all of my suitors, or something like that. I don't know. My headcanon is that these two are just fighting, are literally competing over who gets the bigger harem. At least that's the joke.
Welcome everyone to Fantasy Music Festival! Let's make this a summer night to remember!
Oh, we were just talking about the Sons of Caliban. And Sweetman Temple.
The holiday's almost over.
Victoria Housekeeping. Wait, Lycon can play the guitar?
It's not over yet. As long as we're together, every night is one to remember this summer.
Okay, Belle did that on purpose. Belle shaking that, doing that was on purpose. And developers cannot pretend like they didn't. I don't want to go back. Speak up, it's too noisy in here. I can't hear you. I said I don't want to go back to school. Are you talking to Takama? Say it louder. Ooh, pardon me. I don't want to go back to school. I want to stay here at the resort and have fun with you all. Now I heard it loud and clear. What a bad student, Bunny. But I guess I'm no better. Well, come join us. When friends get together like this, it's perfect time to shout your hearts out and see. Wait, what? I'm actually curious what that means. I played with your mouth. Wow. Belle, Weiss is nearby. He heard everything, you know. Oops. 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 Belle, did you have fun tonight? I feel like this is totally makes up for missing out on the vacation during Camellia Golden Week. Guess all the excitement finally catching up. I'm actually getting a little drowsy, even as a electro fuel. Should we call it a night? I'm assuming he didn't really hear about the model thing, I guess. To be honest, a confession. To be honest, I would play around with my brother's Gunpla when I was younger, because he was trying to get me into Gundam. So, unintentionally, because, you know, dumbass 6-year-old kid, I would break his Gunpla, like they're fighting each other, like in the anime, and he would get pissed off. So, yeah. Bill, good morning! Morning, what are you guys talking about? We were just talking about how the resort's short-term operation rights are about to expire. I guess it really meets it up. Regardless of this matter, according to the agreement, your short-term operation rights to the resort will soon revert back to us, but might I ask you to consider staying on and helping us manage the resort long-term? Of course, there will be no further fees involved this time. We sincerely hope you continue your connection with Fantasy Resort for many days to come. If it weren't for your help, this place would likely fall into Willis's hands long ago. You're not just our friends, but the ones who saved this resort. Mrs. Therese and the staff and all English and I all believe that this place needs you. Alice, what do you think? Oh God, I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Mr. Miss Therese, and I suppose we don't need any more revenue from the resort. We prefer to cover Spook Shack's expenses through our own efforts. But I also believe that the connection that we built won't simply end with a short-term agreement. We really enjoy being here and we love the atmosphere. It's not a place that we can't just walk away from. So please, allow us to take part of the resort's long-term future. That's a such classic Alice answer. Yep, that what Alice says goes for all of us. That's a relief. I was worried that you might say no. So, oh, I'm back on my phone, turn off even though it's 40%. What are you? Whoa, really? Is it because it was idle? So, once again, I'm looking forward to working with you all. Alright, I also have these photos. I took them at the music festival last night. Shit! I need a thumbnail. Hold up. What? I totally forgot I need a thumbnail. I was like, speaking of photos, I need a thumbnail. Please take them. Aww. That is kinda cute. Wait. Well, I gotta go. No problem, man. Thanks for joining up, man. Though the summer may pass, our smiles will forever be frozen in this beautiful summer memory. Thanks, Therese. These are really good. Just looking at them brings me back to the moment from last night. Hey, buddy, quit with the silly grinning. Everyone's watching you. I wasn't. I mean, I'm okay if I was smiling, but only because I was really happy. I was going to hang this photo on my bed. I can see all you first thing every morning. I'll do the same. Well, great minds think alike. Yay! I wonder if we can put that on the wall. But yeah, man, thanks for joining up, man. Go talk to Therese. Hello again. Bill, you saw Alice said that you know a thing or two about navigating the halls. Is that true? Did something happen? Actually, in the audio where Willis's crimes were exposed, he mentioned Midsummer's research data and the data my father left behind. You probably know this, but Midsummer shifted to tourism and started building resorts. It used to be in par with Three Gates and military tech. No, I never seen actual research myself. I imagine it must be quite valuable. It wasn't until I heard that recording that I realized the resort was just a cover. What Willis really wanted was to snatch Midsummer's secret data and use it to boost himself. But he probably never guessed the research wasn't here at all. Everything he did was for nothing. I called it. I totally called it. Shit, I could have wrote the script of this part of the story. Now, everything he did was for nothing, because Father already hid it deep in the hollow. How do you know that? I only found out recently. There was a hidden compartment in the bracelet my father left for me, and inside there were 2 small slips of paper, each with some hollow coordinates. If the research data is real, it must have tied with those 2 coordinates. Hollow coordinates change all the time. Yep. Yeah, could you help me with these 2 coordinates? Ooh! Excuse me. And bring back whatever my father left behind. I already told Yusa and Alice that they were so willing to go help too. I'm not really interested in the research, but since it's my father's, I like to have them back in my own hands. I got this. Thanks. Yusa and Alice will be somewhere around here. I'll send you the coordinates once you worked out the location. I'll go over with them.
If you have any questions or need anything, just let me know.
Nope. Oh, I need to check one thing. So there's a reference I found randomly on YouTube, but I'm not sure if it's here yet. Oop, wrong way. Nope, they're not here. Never mind. So there's a Finding Nemo reference that I saw on YouTube, and that was the thing. We gotta talk to Allison. Separately? Why separately? Hey Bill, Teresa talked to you about the treasure hunt, did she? Does it count a hollow treasure hunt? Of course it does. We've been stuck battling outside the halls for ages. Ooh. Pardon me, sorry. It's been a long time since we had a proper adventure in there, and there's where all the real ghost stories hang out. Decoding that coordinate should be a piece of cake for you, right? So let's head over there right now. Oh, we can bring a guest.
Summary together. Oh, but wanna hear us? Would you like to take a stroll on the beach with me?
Oh, she's abnormality. I thought she was a stunner. Okay, I was a little confused. So
let's do something summary together. Oh, but no scary stories.
No, but I want to use my Yuzaha. She level 60.
I wish you. Good day, Lord Phaeton.
Sure, we'll give Vivian a. Oh, this works out. Okay, double abnormality and 1 support. Oh man, my thumb still freaking hurts from mashing on the freaking phone. Yeah, that's the one thing I wish Fate Grand Order had, was the easier summons that you can actually use for all your 10 tickets.
Need my help, Yukaha? Yep. No time to deal with you individually. Apologies. Oh my.
Move it!
I'll handle this. But take me shop. Too much gunpowder?
Out of my way!
Yes! You can't run! You're gonna pay! Feel the rhythm of the waves.
What the hell?
Awkward here. Direct hit!
Smash 'em!
A sword technique for summer nights. You're gonna pay! Just this once. How about this? I'll take this chance to start.
Why are there a bunch of Hollow Raiders wandering around here? Don't tell me they were after research here too. Everyone here just saw the live stream and heard Willis's mention of the research here, so yeah, it's no surprise everyone's after it. But they weren't supposed to have the coordinates. Yeah, forget it. No point in wandering about it. According to the new coordinates you calculated, this should be where Teresa saw it headed. Let's wait back. Yeah, that's kind of a bad thing if everyone knows the secret to the treasure. You know, it just dawned on me, we need another Umbrella character, and we have an entire team of Umbrella users in this game. Well, I assume Teresa has asked you to help recover her father's dead belongings. Shall we head out now? Sounds like it really matters to you. Naturally, it could be very well be something her father left behind. If it's hidden in the hollow, then it's only right that we find it, for her sake and her friends. I trust you already decoded the coordinates. Let's head out. Yep. Alright, so...
Would you like to take a stroll on the beach with me?
I'll protect you. This is the path I follow. My blade is ready.
Oh yeah, these two work well with abnormality here, but I'm afraid Miyabi just nukes everything. There's always a character that's that overpowered, even through nerfs, they still nuke shit. I am still referring to Surtur from Arknights because she still kills things. If she doesn't die first. I still need to get her summer outfit for using off.
You're all riddled with flaws.
Fine.
Don't freak out now! Surf's up! A chance to score! You're gonna pay!
Yeah, Miyabi is very... But then again, I have a max Mindscape Miyabi, so yeah, she's fucking broken. Why is there a low typhon in the hollow? Did someone put it there on purpose? If this mech was left by Teresa's father, was it meant to guard this place to prevent intruders? Anyway, there's definitely something at this coordinates. Let's bring it back and see what it is. Boom, boom. You know, Teresa... You showed Teresa the two files you brought out to the hollow. Uh-oh. Game? Whoa, what the... What just happened? The game just froze for a second there. I'm like, oh shit. talked to Alice at the visitor station after an argument with Alice about sleepwalking. He says, "I tried to cheer her up. Everyone's in the street games." Title: Legends of the Deep Sea. Legends of the Deep. To everyone's surprise, the footage of the tape matches what user described in a mermaid dream. Ooh. Shit. Actually, what time is it? Shit, it's already 1 o'clock. Okay, so we could officially make a part 3 for this one. We got the skins now, so we don't have to hurry, but we still have a couple more things to do. So we have a couple more things to do, and yeah, so that's a good 2 hours to do. Okay, visitation is pretty good. We need to finish the mermaid dream and one more, all the subspecies in the damn fishing. Okay, so what I'm gonna do before I head off here in a second, I need to set this thing up real quick, like. MP, are you doing okay? Rare species. The rare species have been unlocked. Use this rod to increase your chances of catching rare species. Oh, we're back. Shark point. You know what? Sure, why not? Let's go get sharks.
Anything I can help you with?
Shark bait. Woo-ha. Okay, so let me use... Okay, let me just get you doing this.
I will return with...
Let's continue next time.
Okay.
Let's continue next time.
Yep. So we'll do that, and then I'll save part 3 probably later in the week if it's not too busy, because right now... let me check real quick. This one still has at least a week left, so we can still do that. Because the dude's been standing there with the shark boob, like, for God knows how long. We still need to talk to Jifufu about this, and then... Yeah. And then we're caught up with 2.1 stuff. At least for now. But until then... Oh, excuse me. This is Lord Ryan here, sign out, sayonara. We'll see you guys next time for more Zenless Zone Zero. Till then, later, folks.